Message media out live on radio, say live on social media on our Facebook page, Happy 98.9 FM. Just comment, like it, share. Now we are seeing who the echo so Happy 98.9 FM. First, like I say, Emma bet drinking water, a better life, and you pay dispenser bottles for dia. And soon more that dia a jibu drinking water and a mekan for the amount soccer bet. Somebody soccer chance a bar and they 10 plus games. One match say a bet in my wa. Scout try and bohemian and son and the ama won't to so for my happy on wheels a year Casson market. Yeah, 30th of May a Friday. Casson New Market and a year bar 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. in Timushan so and far and my yen. Na Salafest so a basso happy FM Jumedia Fibia Dieno and also a basso and Tene Munshan so far my yen. Kaswa Old Market Lorry Park and also no 17th year Mimini and a Jumedian Abaso and Timushan so and farmer. It's Kaswa dear a year now to be a Mudi no more and a Bob so back Jumedian one frame on 0244143994. Happy FM a year NJ Enquire. I'm not telling penny for night crowd. I was still my name Medin Como. Kwesi Isaac and Pat Trasse. Press over Cobra Trasse and Joel Shen Trasse. Mountain Macabre Jumedian pay.
Yeah, Joso.
Fantastic. That's a more good spirit. Pana pay.
As I'm who petition be minimum say be a one who be a
Petition.
Cram for now.
There be a cram dear.
And about to do petition.
Concern followers of Ghana Music Awards. Almost say Chaskele Mensa. As award now only one.
No way.
I say my vibe be a free mo. I say my panache be a free awards no munti. So samba because DJ be born in 10 seconds. Jinja auditorium when you 90 almost say say Chatterhouse organizers no.
So we petition.
This petition is dead on arrival. Because ni and no
I think I agree with you.
You agree with Prince?
I agree with the
concern
but no, but to make it win also munya acronym. Na aye easily we unse cram call for no yadi unse it's a banner na unkai fu eni kwa na cram call na what kind of abbreviation
fam do na fa koma ni because ni na say
yes in the first place omunye serious and no you see because most people organizing a proper name
for yourself
to make it catchy and say everything was them we say mudi kwa mu say concern the dikwa mu ni bi e very bogus very 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 who say me I
just shadow at the point
very bogus you see I side with the consensus no I said the consensus.
I don't agree with you,
but who say all the consensus be because any waiter na one chokra nke Prince Musa so corner was a very bogus you
acronym
I say catchy now the concern there Shatawale there
when you say ye be adwumadi na no ano we just become worry HappySports 8 year say ne on cause sorry
oh fantastic
only driver Isa and I come down so ima on 8 year adwumadi a eni omonam kwaso mo kwaso Hebron.
Oh, fantastic.
One test and pine rat.
Aye.
Penipa.
UK no. Oh.
We're trying to get buying.
Oh.
And TNA need a Kotumu jumpa. And also the two of
a coach now
Kumasino. Or book Massy story. I know some Ketua. 77.
Oh.
Mrs. Dinah Henny Osu.
Fantastic.
Asari Fuku. 77 years. And TNA. Imabusefuni na Yako. My sister Amabonsu. Rest in peace.
Inshallah. I'm funny can see you.
Okay.
Then I'm saying we film, but I'm not quite sorry. Ne, we need and come me from film, and that's another banner. Then can be say, sister, sister Amabonsu, sister Amabonsu. Say oja odi ho kakra no di akokrum amokonko from ko so agena 1 agena 2 na sana nka mpese bibusa but because of bibi mo nam nti mi ntimi mbusa
agena 1 agena 2 sua wo Nigeria
Ajangule ano ko so agena 1 agena 2
ono osua
oh we say na me bin say me minister ni China no akofa krofuro aso asalaba ho no akosua agena 1 agena 2 ando ko so agena 1 agena 2 nanda ni table no e la paz na na tiptoe lane
la paz
la paz en na ni edi o go la paz that time no so be say table la paz no because ashaba ne bi wa ashaba market cause we station
ela Cameroon school one wa bi na public no
dia omu di music e bi am ko to watch battery
o se na watch for no dia na see
e dia na see o because to watch
o go di sike ya ga ashaba Cameroon school
we see o sin fa share me defense we see me disike o sin pastor so
dana me ne
sika na so dia o ya odi o
sika na so dia o be di
sika na so dia
me ne asempa
na we na me nam because Kofi na ju bia na Italian boy ngwa kai
we see on galas ngam dikele e ko ho ye du am dikele awe ko agbe di sisi a o pa yenko
akibidi sika nyina
ikabise di sika nyina o
last me ne asempa fa second na ye drew second baby a station baby a public urine ni adama na me ka chen o ahama ba ha so say like said your cancer no me say me abo wo ho sa na yema ni nyina me ko gina ho me show mo sa me nya interest e wo sa de ni mu da
okay
me nya interest but still I want me say mo abo table so no St. John's obedru ho na mo wo ho pa
but is it not illegal?
It is but say en chichi
It's not illegal.
it should be
no na asempa
and I gaming or is it as gaming
there's
gaming regulations
asempa there's a place e wo domi trainer there ne so boys no omo boss pa e hyase
ono say play different but agena 2 ndi was
say table
o say odi mu die no table no esi ho e no be fancy bia odi the man be no
only say interestingly enyom nko na table no nipa 10 na ho no
omo e nipa
anything
omo nkrofo
omo nya kreska nti ono oba obedi nti ode to so a na wadi nti wa na be entai say nti obedi
St. John's o kaida na o frame me a me free wa ye free ekodi wa chi 30 million o say me free na me see me wo St. John's me gino mo animu pe
na cinema be na o say ko kata won to ku di ni sika nyina di ni bibia
president president echi president president echi
we see wa
oh there say enye say ye futu
no sika no de ya de man
law school or go suit ni shoe
any shoe o ko en
so do kantamanto anu na
tenant wa onko kantamanto
system no Ohene do you know that say hwe mu ye pa ita ba say na odi no anything anything
Otini siana just say president worship no and I Chaskele and no awo dwumadi so kwasi yankwe
Ohene enra the black settlers of Ghana into one qualify for Chile
yeah
Nanka September for your passports ready. Senka, you qualify no for Chile nibi. But unfortunately, Ghana ain't even qualify, which means that from 2015, Yanko the World Youth Championship. I don't know why my side denied World Youth Championship. Tell me the World Youth Championship. Now ya na eme de pa. It's a mind World Under 20
World Cup.
Yes, Under 20 FIFA World Cup.
And we've missed out on the last time it could be 2015, New Zealand.
And at Bramo Koyen. Yes.
And we missed out on 2017 South Korea. We missed out on 2019 Poland. We've missed out on 2023 Argentina. And you're missing out on Chile 2025.
Yes. Because at Bramo Dena Amukoyen. Ohene. Interestingly, you consider 2 very bad goals.
Very comical goals.
And then the boys came back and equalized.
The last kick of the game to
equalize. One positive of the game, the attitude of the boys. In fact, they played well. And they dominated the Egyptians. But that also comes at the backdrop of an Egyptian team. They didn't even qualify. They didn't qualify. No, Egypt didn't qualify. We were not part.
Ivory Coast.
Hosting, no. Yes. Yes. So it was an ill-prepared team. And yeba back, share 2 goals, no. Remember referee, Ugandan female referee, no the game, no.
She is a solid.
Remember Nabaso, and that lady will go very far in refereeing. Egypt 4, Ode say Okruma no. Oka de attack ko Egypt kan say kenyo Okruma kan kan.
You can say Mamin Trapattoni.
Oh, okay. Aye. Giovanni Trapattoni. They are very intimidating, and the way are not bench also me giant from Kwang. They were intimidating the 4th referee, everybody. And tell my referee Obama guy in red card no crown. I'm official I couldn't red card no. Or so uncle into quack referee say if you don't go, I'm not starting the game. Very firm. Let me throw my referee power Henny. And the time now, penalty incident nearby I'm calling for the van. At the time I just said that she was just going to brush it aside because the host nation. Then he said no. I said Oko review van. Hey! Oko ya ba penalty. The boldness of that referee.
Very bold.
And the red card for me was a red card. Ghana red card for me it was a red card.
It was a red card. It's not questionable.
For me it was a red card, yes.
And I was even surprised the player was arguing.
No complain, no players. No complain.
No say complain delay time kakra.
No complain, but there's also how make a cranny say just after we considered the red card, and now we're on top of the game. And coach, am I playing in a bar back as I defended? So for the entire period of the second half of the extra time, we were on the back foot. In fact, Egypt crashed a goal. We were lucky that it was an offside.
Offside.
Almost a good. That is best of the game. Game no do penalty that me who say anye ye and I'm ready. We are do abedu Ebenezer. Yedawasi.
I didn't do penalty kicks. The psychology of the Ghanaian fan, the Ghanaian player, the Ghanaian coach, they say ye free.
Oh, meaning we are very unfortunate. Ghana sometimes. Meaning say okay, Egypt 97. Or say Boateng, Dankwe, and Co. I think Isaac was even part of that team. Very solid team we had. Atran was the captain of that team.
Sure. But your Trapattoni say Ochia.
Oh yeah, me. Oh, Trapattoni. Aye.
The opening na heavy.
Wow. Ebinio.
Behavior.
Wow.
Me say. Because me Ohene-Bampoe Brenya. Me say the opening na heavy.
Ebo Egypt. Ebo Cairo. Kafa do matutali madusta. Kai. What did that? Yeah, try with it there. Tell them no go on. Only play heavy. No ball has. No ball has. But everybody don't fit cry. They no ball has now. Go ahead. You're a striker.
Hey, Chaso.
Go ahead now. See what go ahead now. Ichira na for Mosisika wasi ho. Mosisika ndi be twa di peti wa Egypt. Akwa pu che. Wo de Egypt o de tu move a. But when Brenya was going, I advised him on Facebook. When Brenya was going to his first trip in Egypt, I advised him on Facebook. That's all. Saya Lord, or you Juma Egypt.
This your brother. Today we are taking him.
Your brother's in trouble. It's a big story.
It's a big story.
They delay plane.
Delay plane.
Immigration in Nipako.
Just so the
music. I did a hagi obi ni kun nam airport.
Langa bedini betu we Germany no.
Asem we kan o de obusana na kwa medanko be ka kiro na koto na etu kwan.
Ohene. Edu penalties na me mabemu buye. Okay, Egypt 97.
Yeah.
We were in devastating form at that World Cup. In fact, it was a World Cup we should have won. Was it? No, 99.
I know 99. Egypt 99.
No.
I know that
99. No, the third. 99 and 17 World Cup. The third.
We had done World Cup.
We had no 97. I know about penalties. And about penalties. Yeah. But I know that year committee 2. Yes, 2-0. And about 2-2. Yeah. And about penalties, you know. Then 99, so that was 17 there, no. Yeah. 17 more than 99. And it's Melado Mudia, no. Yes, US. Oh, 3rd and 4th. And they did, if you remember. Jones I took a few. That was the Ismail G top scorer about 10 more time. Yeah. Now, Kotoko, Imana Nkrumah, I was our squad in the movie. That squad also penalties and yet you have to the finals. In fact, that time I remember Landon Donovan was the player of the tournament. That time was part only Damarcus Beasley, US. They were fourth, but Landon Donovan was the player of the tournament. Fast forward, men kaini na into wa kai bibia no. Now they are back. Maminko 1999. Yako Nigeria ko ball the World Youth Championship, World Under 20 FIFA World Under 20 World Cup. And in Spain, I remember 2 players are not making in that squad. Xavi, any goalkeeper, no Casillas. They were part of that team. Yes, you time George Blay, Stephen Appiah, Edu Chaskele, and the likes. But for Jan Mo were the fulcrum of that team. Issa Rahman. Ohene. You could do quarterfinals, no. And the boy, still kind of first goal. And the boy free kick, be and lefty with fencing. Furukwe.
Peter Furukwe.
And they do penalty shootout. Ohene. Ya both penalties no way. Now the captain of the team was Hamza Mohammed. Shema Yanko. Ohene. Shema Yanko. Hamza ko boy ya pima pimpo. Yako bo. When the baby doing job them yako bo say na ifrimu. Unim say Spain from the semi-final to the final to 7 goals. They won 3-0 in the semi-finals, 4-0 in the finals. A walk in the park for them to win the trophy. Yeah, back 2010. Me fast forwarding back 2010 World Cup. South Africa. 2012 AFCON. Any Zambia was semi-finals, right? Then penalty shootout now. And you get free. Then 2015 AFCON finals, only Cote d'Ivoire. In fact, we are taking a 2-0 good 2-0 lead. Cote d'Ivoire for some penalties.
Yeah. And apart from Ghana, me who team was an ABO.
2-goal lead or any. Yeah. And yeah, the free. Then the one at Tunisia also the penalty say you free. Around and Appiah, right? 2019. And so penalties.
1-1 Nico penalties.
And yeah, the free. That same 2019 or any. Now you call from 20 as much as we call we know Olympic Games no. That was 2004. Now you call beam. The one we came closest to was the same as Samajan, Helebe, Antoniana,
Prince Tego,
then Nigeria. Dambeleshi, Sam Martin.
14 February.
There be 14 February in the Black Coast in Nigeria.
Where
it was same in 2004 qualifier. That tournament.
Where the Asma can just after the Nations Cup 2008 into Izura Crossport.
Yes. Ohene. And also, that was the closest we came to. Okay, 2019. Your coach here and all media may coach here last and was
say everything. Rastaman through
Emmanuel. Only say that tournament in 2 opportunities in a penalty.
Yeah, penalty.
The semi-finals was against Cote d'Ivoire. Penalties, we missed out. We lost. We said 3 penalties. And now you go 3rd and 4th no, so go net 3 slots. 3rd and 4th no, so penalties against penalties against South Africa. And also we missed out. So what add into? So my point effectively is that so we know that because mama trajectory and the make offhand ni ni
because one course in Ghana 92 cra
yeah we would be temporary na prince money we do am na amususa prince amususa intano me bin kan ko Ohene. So we know that per this trajectory your problem penalties inti me in fan share administration we nko because my year from 97 Ediaba.
When you say the former president, in fact, the late president of the Republic of Ghana, John Evans Atamels, Eco Parliament, State of the Nation,
I remember.
In the fact, penalties in Shem Kolanasi from coast level.
I remember.
Okay.
I remember. If I remember, was it after the 2010 World Cup?
It was after the 2010 World Cup.
After the 2010 World Cup.
Yeah.
And all this has been by. Into any, I feel we cannot solve the problem.
Yes, means solve the problem.
No. I'm your feeling this ain't solve the problem because saying you not solve the problem now. Inca, by this time you want improvement. Share Egypt for no. But no, everything indicated clearly in the ball bought your move from every department of the game.
Yes.
In fact, I'm goalkeeper no or a howler. I thought it was a bad goalkeeper. But same so here in the game, no.
The Aziz goal, no. Ocean in isolation because he's a very bad goalkeeper.
Yes.
But Ocean the entire game.
Same so yeah.
He's a very good goalkeeper.
We Aziz also Aziz save you on that. It was form short to be, and that's drive and wouldn't or a good goalkeeper and Kasa. Apart from Ono, we dominated them in every department, but we played some boy.
As a part, it does not go to show us Ebiana that part of the game the fantasy.
That is the product
because there's a psychology in penalties. In fact, people have written literature on penalty kicks. Egypt for now, penalty. No, they prepare for the penalty. And virtually, I can't bear 30 seconds near almost a goalkeeper.
So they had a plan. They had a plan
coming into the game and coming to this tournament.
Our player who played the last death penalty for us, they call the extra time. You know, he was not part of the first 5 who took the penalties for us.
No, in fact, he didn't end the game. He took him out. In fact, yeah.
No, because the penalty was 20.
He took him out.
Sulemana.
He took him out. Ebana yebo penalty. No ne reserves ni na touchline no.
But I saw him kneeling down. No, I saw him kneeling down.
Obi, the reason why we didn't qualify a mentality issue. See,
psychology of penalty is a mentality issue.
Yes, you see, the moment you miss one.
So hold on. Ghana against Brazil in 2009. There was this belief in the blacks and the 20 team in the tournament to Yebeje.
Yeah.
So even if we
and throughout the African Youth Championship
ended the game. In fact, penalties, I saw him there. No, he was kneeling. He was one of the 20. He was part of those who were named because now was taking keynotes of penalties. He ended the game. Only came one start you.
Yes, 130. You see, the reason why
Onona was adjudged the man of the match.
I think the man of the match have gone to Aziz. Aziz should have been man of the match.
I think so.
Aziz was clearly the man of the match on the day.
I think so.
Among me and that one, it was a blunder. Probably because of the
enormity of the penalty.
And I think that second half of he changed the game complete. But you see,
so we did 4 changes in the game.
Yeah.
Hakim, Sulemana, Ebemu, Hayford, Boahen, in the 51st minute. Until we game, extra time.
You see, where the moment that Costa Messi penalty. Your players now no mujina touchline they gave up that very moment.
Yes.
And you see, it was a second kick.
Yeah.
The moment the Costa born in second kick after your players no oma tent na from the omuse go muti. And you see, in fact, when Egypt's guy ebe take the final kick I win no your players no so mu do mu say go muti. So if I goalkeeper
no obi kwade
so if your goalkeeper because someone say goalkeeper no homo it is a goalkeeper no to nani.
So once again in the psychology of penalty kicks the chiro say o ball na say o sha ko goalkeeper no ho
yes
ko tape no
yes
combine vim be a call for ball no da ko shine sa
yes
even you have to give him confidence so bet me
Egypt goalkeeper no dominant by 16-year-old Shatama
wasawo psychology. So they say that into what we want to keep on penalty no get the penalty now that cost at the end.
Yes, audition is.
Only why you my penalty.
But who me say idea what ya chire no.
Keeper
of course. Where the antics already pon mu a. They know yen who pon mu.
Oh, you see. Only ya number. Now Ohene we cry we dey ever say. Ohene, you have penalties. Now is a goalkeeper. Keeper watch him or chill. What shot na film. What does
that tell you?
What's the penalty? You see, penalty.
And I say Adeba go say Aziz na ball first. Once Aziz born it no share Ohene say. No, rush Aziz. Wa call referee no or complain.
No. Your complaint was that.
Who no? Oyinani and na say antics.
Who say he?
Say Aziz say no. Okoye say. And no Oyen say because time na Aziz bebo no. And he was talking trash. Inti Aziz say no Okoye ni say. Then he went to the referee or complaining so the time the Costa so bebo no.
Actually requesting see a man a card.
Yes, inti the Costa so bebo no. Now I call referee no say referee share the way so am there. When who no. And you see, throughout the 5 kicks, anytime a Ghanaian player step on so bebo ball, no goalkeeper no trash talking no. But he goalkeeper no.
Budi.
Okay, that was a penalty no. He was the only penalty kicker. Come on, let's capture Nensa.
Yes. Or the ball.
Sadia no. First time me be Caleb Ekuban.
Yes.
Ghana, Tunisia, Egypt.
2019.
On so the ball come on fan
Just
said when
that's the reason why the camera will pick because
because it took him some time for the old position ball no
because on no that cost the ball no na me say fan the moment Nensa was na no but
you could see the nerve.
Yes. But you see nana yeka the reason why we won that a year 2009. 2009 no. Obi the obeti there. Kwahwe Daniel Ajay. She antics Daniel Ajay yen wo penalty anytime the Brazilian step as on Babebo. Nasho olele.
And then I said
no penalty chacha. Ajay uko.
Stephen Adams.
That's one thing about
Stephen Adams.
You go keep it.
Stephen Adams.
Tema. Anyway,
anyway,
back we have any no can cry dimbi. Also Tema tintin bi amui
later call back Kotoko.
Yes.
Tanzania. Later back Kotoko. I've seen the goalkeeper.
Penalty chacha. Oh,
can
I we cause them.
Inti and no ball no. Me san ko share 2009. Under 20 penalties.
The belief level and the mentality of that team.
Oh, now.
When you see a benye,
I was so bad because me ko share.
And I'm saying,
and I'm share.
I have been going to say yes, penalty first.
Yes,
2009.
Oine.
Yes, penalty.
Oine. Do you know that now Eduwebi the last 3 kicks of
2000 now one say the first.
Brother day.
Yes, I then about first no say.
But let's say so the Brazilians take lead. Unfortunately for them, almost last
3 kicks.
They
missed all the last 3
in the last 2 Daniel Ajay. Obi, the reason why I'm saying that I was not in vacuum that Olele. Obia son koshe Olele against Uruguay. Olele's demeanor in the goalpost anytime and Uruguay from best step here so Babebo. Nyan shot 21. Na Richard Ofori.
Yeah.
Anytime at the Tunisian step out some Babebo, Nendra, they have the same thing in common.
You
see, yes.
I said, born when you so much about
Ojinem on Kasa, your boy no what to know. But you see, Daniel Ajay, any Andra, Egypt goalkeeper now. Anytime a year Ghana step out and dry Babebo, na Egypt goalkeeper no or kasa
keeper no bi ho oboni se
or kasa na ebi wo kra and na say e France for ka say Emi Martinez no man yellow card no ye bought 2022 World Cup no anytime a France for best step ya no odi o matem or did the same thing so Brazil omo dabi omo before so omo sha Brazil in the final omo Colombia and the ball penalties or cheat too no anytime the Colombians
and no you don't even doing justice omo Holland semi-final World Cup. So before the final against France.
So you see, mostly no, and yes, goalkeepers no, bimu omunim tibia extraordinary.
The thing about penalty kicks is that say player no boni here keeper
on to mention no, but you see,
so you have to get into the head of the player.
Try and get into his head
because as a South African university did some research into why Samoa missed his penalty. And they argued, say, nerves Emma will lose a second of your kick. Say the occasion player no popono. And they are ordinary popoa, ebianka shorter obebono esobeti. Because of the nerves now.
Yeah.
A thrown a one muna.
And also two step no.
And clearly
deny.
No, Aziz Diano. He no, but Aziz.
Yes, but Aziz also. The difference was that Aziz throughout was watching the goalkeeper. If
no, Dakosa was watching the goalkeeper. To be fair to him, Dakosa to watch the goalkeeper until the last kick. But only sir when like Aziz, only kicking like Aziz. Aziz was kicking Aziz temperament. Only Aziz.
Temperament. Aziz no who say or a big boy temperament. Irrespective of the goalkeeper here, no, obeti me goalkeeper no.
Yes.
And found the patrol them at that point. That is better. So temperament for me was missing in Da Costa and yeah penalty in Kwa Asempa. The penalty ebia enye fair, we are not even fair to him because we be able to say penalty. But Da Costa throughout this tournament and say one of the most experienced youth players in the team. When you say before the record, also nya record na record never.
Oh, Endra
game no.
You see, me should cry near penalty na Da Costa said no. After Da Costa said penalty no.
The team should have rallied around.
The team should have now yeah be final kicker. Yes sir, you film. Na team ni nyina de omo say gugu gomoti including the bench. And players no more pitch, more center line no so na. Goalkeeper no e pega ni tia. Obehu omo no obi ada form obi atena ne ho meanwhile the Egyptians na no omo bababo no omo nyina saline omo aye baako omo de omo na pempem ho. But so you see this way no eyenkitinkiti o the psychological aspect of penalty shootout very big. Imagine a year 2012 Mata kose penalty no ono or buy no omo kofa ne begina ho no. The entire Chelsea players, including the goalkeeper, omunyina ye focus on we back and you said that ya said two and I said the Costa Bono. It was even maybe the final kick. I because and aji. But what share your demeanor of the players now? Shomutrim said the penalties, the Egyptians were already better than us. And we any idea? Say you cultivate. And when
Ronaldo said penalty in the final no.
2008.
Yes. Chelsea. He played the first kick.
Ronaldo
yes.
But we John Terry could say penalty.
Yes.
Ronaldo say penalty no. You would think that
in fact 2009 there no. But the J say penalty no. But I die or da fomu soon. So Ajimambedu to run there.
No, yeah, Bedu Inkum.
Samuel Inkum. That is the belief of sports.
Black Stars. No, Black Stars.
Yes.
No, Black Stars.
The experience no stay.
Because end game, you know, we were by far. We were the better team.
Yeah, but 72%.
By far.
Like, how can you dominate a game like this?
Like,
corner kicks. Oh, see, every department. The ball ni bro Musa.
Who say before this tournament, I said there's something about this team.
No, Mr. Endra. Semi kokro mi jamo koe. Me samba back no. Na Judy hwe na mkotana ni nchela me say. Na 2-0 na mka you say e better take win the game no.
I believe we should have won the game.
Believe in this team.
I don't know why we should have won the game. We should have won the game.
And for silly mistakes here to consider.
No. Even to Nimpo, no. A bit is a classic no. Basa ball na no more bono.
Where dey go?
So who say e dey anko from Intendua. Ball na ye bono. It was clear that you better can.
The second goal came in 29th minute.
Yes.
So less than 30 minutes, you conceded 2. But me share game no. In fact, na me share online. Ansa na me do fi ansa na me ko hwe TV so. Game na me share no. Bibia ka che me say this boy is
I was not shaking at all.
Tie football. Football Asempa has a way of producing such results. And this Asempa ball now boys in the boy and run. Then look,
so I find it
chances.
I find it extremely difficult to crucify the coach.
Of course. No. Of course. You can't.
No. And the difficulties I mean, Nimsa will go through in putting this team together. No? Any ball, my ball.
Me say we are me busa na question ba akupe.
It is easy to qualify.
Yes.
It is easy.
Very easy. Very easy.
Because look, Egypt, but for 2 goals in this game, then
throughout
this tournament. In fact, qualify
as a best third place team.
In fact, but what is also worrying, and the reason we should have even beaten them, and that's why even people criticize the coach, they are fair, no, is because even the team like Sierra Leone beat them by 4 goals.
Yes.
Yeah.
So they were poor.
And game Sierra Leone, 10 man Sierra Leone for more than 60 minutes. It took Morocco extra time or second half
to score 1.
And game as Sierra Leone, Morocco boy, no.
Because but the other side of the argument is say that is why teams will say Egypt, no, almost like a host, no. You don't pay the qualifier.
Yes.
Because do sa knockout stage
this
now,
stage
they grow in confidence.
Of course.
They will grow in confidence.
Your third best team. But obi hu ana fe. Then a team ni year boni and in that game. But for the second goal, mistake now.
Even for the first goal.
The boys did everything right in this game. Ohene. So it's difficult really to say coach in Ukrabe Busani baby. But Asempa, as someone me Busani say, then see NTI a number 1 goalkeeper. One tournament will be.
Me and no feel like can.
Onwa me yano.
Coach na me yano. Enti na me ka say Asemba akope e na me busa eye coach ni say. Then the buy and me look oba ebia oba eye youth tournament nti o me press conference bi na
bi. Ontimpo enka enche Ghana for. Because it may not be good for the player. And even if you're not off record, no be a catch. But me sure say coach no be nya
breaking come a year rules be. No, so because you see, ye ko tournament no Kelly Ohene ye ko tournament no. Ye nyina nim say ye number 1 goalkeeper. But for some reason and what can say BBC ye what can wa ha on air emphatically say BBC ye BBC ye no any die hinti a ene ye number 1 goalkeeper one nabi any dey free mu ayaba. But you see, but for this question Asempa, I will not take anything.
So who said na the Costa and Sabo the penalties no got to on.
Aye.
No suru. Obi a wadam aje waje African games.
We ama wa run that.
No, na say anything.
Me can say nice.
Me yamu shi me na.
Asema to we ma shama.
We ma ka order.
We ma ka order.
There be.
Hey Prince.
Be
me no number we yamu.
Me yamu ka me yamu ta kampa ba nya bibi na ebe ma me yamu shi me yamu ka me. They're not buy. Because they're not. One nebi any idea for
any video be what I say now. Me video be.
Okay. Yeah, no quick now.
Debi no I say na ba me hu pesla do bia. Ne video bi e wo
some more camp, more pram.
But we the me say a fee. But I have something about this video. Me fe pa. It is not. This is how they should be behaving.
Me also didn't say that.
Oza. It's most Hillary comment and they say was a beautiful girly look.
Yeah.
I don't understand. Maybe in problem here, but
no, they all can loaded.
Beautiful girly look. Hillary actually now.
Say girly, no, you understand?
I can't understand.
Until me who ya man who.
Yeah, quite. Oh, wait, when we from an income.
Oh,
Baba Lady, I ready. Say more.
I. Say, I'm some bear Kobe,
Fiona work with fighter now. She town no call fans. Now, Baobali. If Fiona work with fighter now, she town no call fans. Look, we'll find it back on camera. Look.
Jemme, fans say we planning for a while. Nige Shakiam. Fighter anyone no. Me legend fe. 20 game ba we get. It's stop again attention. No, we planning for a while. Ni naga e so be here road here she imbaji. No, what right there? Masengele ba no ko. Man rematch. E ba me rematch. Ngele ba no ko. Mbete makoni. Mi pa for a while. Enele ma 21. Ene me je fait mistake. Give the attention. Get 21 get for me too. Get 21 get o ba na get me a road. She teamwork more me o do ba. No mi pa for a while. Good person. She masengele ba no ko. E ba me rematch.
Okay. Kwesi and then the Babali asem na yambo video na my TF nti ne video no ne se o kan after the fight me think crying
me think crying what think crying obi wa think crying so on think crying obi on think crying so on think crying obi so think crying so on think crying
me say think crying
yeah you don't think crying me say me think crying
okay now obi a no think crying esa think crying and so people boss so enti o tire mu
there be as about think crying.
But
on think crying kasa.
Okay. Okay.
Sadety.
And to be also think crying. As I think crying kasa. If possible. Okay. Yanko na Baba Lizzy dey.
Baba Lizzy onye gym work. Proud to dey onye gym work bia. Nkofo hu ni say oye road work but gym work dey wanye bi when training cry for the game.
For the fight no.
Fight no. When training
for training na echina onko.
O se onko training ba kwa. No 2 days. Uma uchirima ye ntinka ye ti 1 ye ti 2 it means o ka say 1 o me no ti 2 ndu chirima
chirima ye and I also think
ye ntinka
ask na obi edi go
o see the training nko yi but open rematch what you say open rematch into man rematch
oh pass fast na chow
man rematch
en kanom so ntini yi super na say some way there e mo remu
you see me boxer pa ni ba obali nah. Omi boxer pa no.
Edinangasa de say yi fi no so because
Bahubali
India movie I no di
because share asempa
ne ho din
no me mati but me hwe movie ni
okay what the after show no for pen drive back me pe movie na Bahubali no because what ne character na Bruce Lee ne Jet Li kwa kabo mo muntumi.
O di Bahubali.
No one day no.
Then we have to also you didn't finish so.
Of course.
Yeah, Bukomba who ka semba ma min koti Bukomba ko.
Okay.
O si Bahubali be joker boxer. Always them beating am. Bukomba ko ni koti mu.
O say that.
So a joker boxer.
O si Bahubali be joker boxer. Always them beating am.
The BHS ye bono.
Charlie Edino my for
and no ye free.
Obi also ye professional boxer.
Ungo training.
O say we gym work.
Now
o say no 2 days.
Road work
no.
Jocelyn po say sa road work no kan nyina onko.
Sa
onko nanti kakra na wabre na wasan ba betena fi. Enti sa Americano cross otu no oboa. Okone na mo on Tumi or jog or nanti kakra no asan back no aba be catch omo say enti onye serious akwano onye
who say our good aura our that aura around him
oh yeah showboy
sa energy around him
antics
antics no you see me kai say if I just come here in November not na oye lead you say sa antics no people like him when you say I for 25 now, but people know the name.
Yes.
The mutin they like is
what come ya jabi wa ma hede wa no nyina ye.
Debi na the sanity.
Boxing
On the no.
Boxing no. I never call me do boxing when say wow life.
Yes.
We footballer, I think boys o man nan endo na dwom ko share ya ni ye bre. But boxing there who na wotini wa no be bre.
Say I said don't get say enu nti no on sheda on football boxing there wa
ni ma
it we no we won to me ka say o bo Ghana for abro ana say we bo has ana wa
ni ti ye dey gina ho no
pool see two mistakes some that say
yes but see senge boxing ye pimpim o manim a na komo ana ebre
tintin gram pa Bahubali
ma menye
quick one
na watchi awie ye world release eba so
yeah
na course wo China ye team no first attempt and as a first day no ye ntimi an qualify by the second day no Charlie America boys no 2 years especially Fuseni na day ye wie ye
referee number say yes Ghana out of the tournament you know correct na Ghana tournament ni mu e say Ghanaian referee assistant referee Thomas Theophilus Akogri
okay
ono na South African game last night we pray for his progress we referee Thomas
assistant referee yes yeah man games kese no has no kotoko no ye mfa ni nginam
but Ohene team na qualify they said the Koye or Bahamas it me qualify the call but super
yes
still a team no issue with the baton
change
over no you see Nkrofo argue say even almighty America in fact this same competition Jamaica first day no omo nwe American because a top form no went me and fan to aso
say na ebe disqualify to one disqualify
the highlight of
again
highlight of the relay no in here and America boys no 2 year
you Guangzhou right
yeah we yeah what's your kind of saying
Guangzhou
China
Guangzhou China
10 year we and
it was a very very good sprint
second day pa 100 meters no again no
until Hannah you probably start
here
change over no he doesn't have to look behind him
and you Joe Paul energy na any other person energy yanka I'm sorry ain't me qualify but with Joe Paul
or recover
the third person no
that was a smooth changeover that was a very smooth one
so
good one
Fuseni guy
so
Fuseni
you see
look Gabne dem no before nke be do line so no catch up
yes
anka sa miss up
that team kra
you see Ohene Base okonya
because here point second difference no microsecond difference
it was almost like
say
5 seconds difference
and Joe Paul energy ye nyina nim Joe Paul any new sprint when it come to a relay sir say no energy here
doesn't have to look back because what the end
and even baton no when Krobu Yonti no so
the issue is Joe Paul Ohene the issue is Joe Paul
why
you see otun tamdodo because we suffer the same thing African games and it's because of Sedie Otuno you see a timing until the moment you see until her timing the moment Joe best start ya call ewo bra
enin do
ho no then it distort bibia this see na Joe was starting recorded that. Until the moment we be mixing just a second, microsecond, no, na the issue aba.
We but actually pim the chest because man slow down kakra.
But he was
But
able to
recover.
recover.
He recovered well.
And now, boys in so G.
And his change was also smooth.
Smooth.
Say yeah, so Safuenchi. And now we too now we are dead.
But Fuseni did well.
Oh, Charlie,
Yes.
Fuseni.
Yes.
Fuseni,
And
look
look,
how we work on.
Yes, they want so the same thing. Change of baton and so high and so, but even third now di no team ni di third. Said you recover
Yes. And then sit no. And now that sit no.
Mama, your first day no. Because
so what I say. So look,
see at this level we have baton changer. Any can say what the baton about chest and say na boy was so.
But Joe between Joe and the third guy now or G no smooth because the timing timing no was proper. Is the reason why I am saying say, and I'm not overly criticizing Joe Paul, but
no, but self Tumrika. Fuseni Tumrika.
Oh yes.
I'm not overly criticizing Joe Paul, but I think say he's too experienced when it comes to this team. This is a team where he was part. African champion. African championship good. Against almighty Nigeria. Now the odds was against Ghana. Say Ghana bet me win is how good, but Ghana na Joe Paul team. This is entirely new team. Joe Paul and a senior to this team. So if there will be issues with baton change any idea, it should not be Joe. You see, the anti-Americans are say African games. You know, Legon. You know who say timer. Na say the timing or missing the timing and move about 2 steps. And nothing ye fumble ya. E o mu say no. Ye the second and I the first. Second. Nigeria.
We were close. Very close. Final lap no very close.
Say yes sir 2 steps now or messy na. And to be kaya African games omo ba if you are not sure who will tape. Oba now they are what tape.
Because you also risk disqualification.
Yes.
Disqualification.
Come on, be changeover.
Changeover.
So you have to do the changeover within the range.
Within the range. So look, we any criticism, but I think say this team amateur bedu level be we should move away from some.
But don't change. Even the elite teams like Jamaica, like US,
America.
Olympic
game finals. What happened to the US? The US were disqualified at Olympic game finals for 4x100. This tournament should have been this. And you see, South Carolina.
Yeah.
I can't Simbini. Simbini knows so it's a beast.
Yes.
Collins.
No. You see,
Collins, with the video you have to pay, you know, so they have baton change. Baton change. Japan team, no.
we are.
Where we really see.
Yeah. But almost they had antoform, so they were able to finish.
Oh, okay.
Almost there was a boy,
So we know quite small, but we shall.
But what do you do?
Yeah, almost idea, Papa, Eric Covan, come on.
See,
But just that, Obekechiri.
Yes, Obekechiri. We are.
Omu
recover. Obiko, the change is smooth. No, call did that. So what I say, our team should check this. Ubusamia Ohene. Ubusami say coaching. I don't think it's coaching.
Coaching.
I know you've argued say coaching, but as
one of our disappointment, Prince.
You do hard there.
One of our disappointment is say our team no is not consistent.
Yes, you change
teams no do. Oh, that's because as a team by our team we person say.
Omu nyina so nti ba bi ba.
Oh, that's omu team be call omu training.
And
to hear track and field omu handle no on X. A posti tamane ye practice baton change
At this tournament.
Yes.
2 days before the main event.
Yes.
The team was practicing.
Okay.
But I didn't also come to me. They should know how. For instance, now who raise the issue of Joe Paul.
You know how he moves. You should know
when
he's going to move.
What I say? You need to make a ubehu, and you know when to meet him. Say that you disqualify team. No. Even how to arrange them when they're 2 anchor, when they finish it. You should know the quality of the team. So we need the team to be together for a long time. Look, America who so moved in the last 4 years, you know. It will be travesty of just a team going to be winning him.
Oh yes,
not
yes. Yo Saminu enso emmayo.
Saminu so both you
so my.
This team is too loaded not to win something for us.
In this weekend on 9.97. He run a fantastic only Kelly.
Yes, so Kelly first on second.
Fantastic race.
So what I'm saying is that we away be a world championships when everything is at stake. One shout to me recover me.
The point is that say when you're fortunate, that's a hit now over Kono. Qualification hit now over Kono. And yet France money Japan Korea money.
You can't make it to the semis.
Canada. You may not recover. You may not recover. That is true. You may not recover. And Tienya mpinifo na mbi so mo de ne ya fa seemingly
so okay say the last was it the during the corner say no Olympic Games
you know.
So we asked them after we asked them about
how we would deal with these issues of because traditionally I did we had year for by
what the team
minim coach of the tournament but be one of the coaches of US, you know, I'm sure. I'm sure. I'll find out. Me share. So I would find out.
Me guy, 19 Tokyo Olympic 64. So I'm not Ghana or any. I have that video. I don't know if we can go back to that video.
We should go.
Yes. I'll have to go to my archives and get that video. Yeah, Jamaica money. So I'm not. I don't know if I've seen that video.
Oh, yeah, I've seen it.
400 Olympic Commonwealth Games.
Commonwealth Games.
Yeah, sure, you white. And in fact, according to him, favorites Ghana. In fact, according to that commentator on the day, Ghana were favorites.
No, because we athletes and they don't call that Commonwealth Games now.
Mike money.
This were top international athletes. Top.
Is that on 64?
64.
I think so. Yes.
Ohene-Bampoe. Top athletes. Yeah. Oh. This legend I'm interviewing her, Adi. Remember the husband? He was part of that team.
Oh, okay. He
was part of that team. Top teams. Until we ever corner here, how I bet me Abua Ama team no I competitive at the highest.
Very necessary.
Yeah, to at the end by come on in 7 so it is here.
Chemo, Charlie, you hold me down, and I'll forever be grateful. You know, since you show me to soccer bet, I see grains, talking of good cash out, fast payout, high odds, and total odds accumulation. Bro, if they go on for this side, Charlie, that be high for day. I be you know that. Bro, soccer bet they do the most. Then my interface they catch me. Smooth navigation and easy access to all the sports games through any virtual games you choose.
SoccerBet has all you need as a punter. High odds on pre-games, live games, and interesting virtual games to instant virtual games as well. Don't be left out on all of this. It's a good thing you join the fun side. Make the right choice today and enjoy all the goodies that comes with betting with SoccerBet. This advertisement has been vetted and approved by the Gaming Commission of Ghana. Bet responsibly, not for persons below the age of 18. Gaming can be addictive.
And Okretrodos here high sensor, the about chimney television, refrigerator, chest freezer, air conditioner. Now so unim say your laser TV, gas cooker, washing machine, smartphone, sound system, water dispenser, microwave, blender, rice cooker, kettle, iron, air fryer, kakrebim bonon. So to adie away ho. In few numuntem, se hunchema, ne free nia. Fabra, yensi amawa, yabese sama. Se so the high sense showrooms no, ebu organa fanenina. Into bibina opatwa, banaiko, nekojodie, ebi one cry, tama, kumasi. Takrade, Takwa, Mankesim, Obuase, Sunyane, Techima, Tamale, Hoy, Kofodia, a Bona da Fomboko at the mount. See a high sensor, near Tredia Echeno, dear Papano, dear Ensen in Amcanian, dear F Feno, Naya Befono, Bibina Open Chrimua, Frey 0302 550000, and now Quabefon and Sentintanasu, Ubenya highsense.com.gh. You have Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, any YouTube or so, and also share High Sense Ghana. High Sense, the name was soon be abotum, and no.
Eja dem. Yanko Joel Shannon of Famon in some no embrace. Joe, and I'm already in the room.
I am twansam no so na I am farm na nsam no emmawa na wonim say happy 90 upon an FM about Facebook video no twego ho enti obetumi ahye bi na games ne bi eto dwa e Casio Serie no a mere ehon nsam eto wonim na Atalanta Bergamo endra otena ho na ote AS Roma etwa no economy na Roma etimu baako abrante efa no Ademola Lukman eto atena Brian Cristante ete no ena Ghanaian midfielder Ibrahim Sulemana Endra Abrante no natina otoye no na ye pa wama Atalanta a qualify for the UEFA Europa League into eho ene nsama efri Serie no eba eno ti Atalanta wo hye league table na say ene tie Atalanta no we kopie mu the third position na they kwakobo the UEFA Champions League confirm Atalanta qualify into next year Atalanta boy UEFA Champions League na Venezia enso etena fie etwa Fiorentina economy no emaniti mu baako amede ehon nsɛm so to na wonim sɛ Carlo Ancelotti ne won sama eba no de bebre na ena eba sabia me no tie Carlo Ancelotti mpanifo apaw no said the Brazil national team the Seleçãos no Carlo Ancelotti ena akodi anima or say the 2026 FIFA World Cup no Brazil ebetumi a qualify because over 4 decades ni Brazil omo emfa foreign bia no embae no Carlo Ancelotti and kodi Brazil for anima since omo the World Cup no 2002 and penifo no omo entumi embo the semi-finals of World Cup omo abo mienu the last 2014 enti omo hwe so metumi adi with Carlo Ancelotti na Carlo Ancelotti kono and Xabi Alonso and so eba as replacement for Carlo Ancelotti a Madrid for mo person mo toto nyoma se na be the FIFA Club World Cup no kwana Xabi Alonso and betumi any Madrid for no akwa omo share so betumi adi trophy no na unim say the French League no team of the season aba Michel Shemu anese PSG any Olympic Lionel players pe and ometum dominate na players ni be wom nam na nka we de Mason Greenwood de na nka so tumi ekopie mu ho a me ehon sep to ani nka wuyi Dembele fi anim ho na wo de Bakole fi mu na wo de Mason Greenwood then asemo sisa position kakraba say enete Olympic Lionel goalkeeper FN Chevalier on them Nuno Mendes in fact back for no ni nyina Paris Saint-Germain Nuno Mendes Pato Marquinhos any Ashraf Hakimi omo ebo back for no wo share mfifi wona Vitina any João Neves check esi akan edema Olympic Lyon na fe PSG front three no Dembele Bakola any Abrante from Dre we any the League 1 team of the season made a one step to him na member the Europa League no when say final Manchester United any bobo kwa from Tottenham Hotspur just say ye nyina no ye de ense gu from kakra ye share animu say Tottenham Hotspur but to me adi the UEFA Europa League because enkofo yo omabre na Ryan Giggs opening na osi akan edema Manchester United no the team say in the last 4 years no United actually say cup final there omuni bopa.
We have shown in the last few years that we can win cups, and we have become sort of a cup cup final team. So it was never out of the picture. I think when you marry it with our league form, then yeah, probably not. But our form in Europe's been good, and it's just a massive sort of contrast to obviously our league form.
And in summer Ryan Giggs said the two na was striker no so the two just say United here striker them enya matrema kwa bia na mpanifo enkofamba team no United here striker oye capable no besan etumi atoto ntina no ede amomo.
We need strikers. It's a joke that Man United have only got one recognised striker. We've had 2, 3, 4 in the past, and not only 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4 quality, centre forward. So if you do get an injury, if you do get a loss of form, you've got another player coming in. You've also got, if they're both on top form, they're pushing each other. So it's win-win when you get quality and competition for places in every position on the pitch. So that's going to take time, though, and that's modern football. Now you don't get the time, so you have to look at the short term and the long term, which is very difficult to juggle.
And in summer, Ryan Giggs added to Jan Ruben Amorim, and so and penny for Bissan say, Roy Kano, Tisian or Trouble United players in power, and Ruben Amorim did to just say United performance in the Premier League, so be a criticizer more, ne Kwanswano.
Yeah, we are trying to do our best, but I agree we can do better. And when you, again, I don't have nothing to say about the criticism because we deserve. We cannot, if we cannot accept everything in this kind of season, I think we are in the wrong business. And I have full acknowledge that, and I agree with all the critics. But in this moment, I think it's really clear, and we have to be smart, and we have to take a risk, and we have to take the risk to get a lot of critics from everybody because the standards of Roy Keane and all these guys are really high. But I have to make a choice. What is the best for the club, not what is the best for me. And I make a choice. In this moment, I'm going to save and try to save all the players because it's really important for us to win the final.
Ruben Amorim and I didn't same way at two. And I want him say Erling Haaland this year, no injuries. Brighton pa and ABC Brighton say injuries now come this season, no sign and I kafa.
Yeah, it was horrible to be injured, but yeah, what can you do? You have to recover as quick as you can and to come strong and fit as you can. And yeah, now finally back with loads of energy, feeling good, moving good, as you say. So thank you for that, and yeah, ready.
And then summer Erling Haaland at 2 John and Jamie Carragher. And so Liverpool legend. Now him say Liverpool any Arsenal boy Liverpool fans in bino omu ehuri Alexander Arnold that come so ye Judas or traitor. Now beside Jamie Carragher say aka Liverpool 2 games. In fact, Babo Bako Anfield for the sake of Alexander Arnold any senior supporters no enja na omo enya den embu nti and it's not on fan intina bench and say game no omani Bobby.
Doesn't have to get results right now. The title's won. What I would say is I think a little bit like me, I think the manager would have been a little bit shocked by how vociferous it was. I think you can expect frustration, a little bit of disappointment. I think the best thing Liverpool supporters can do if Trent Alexander-Arnold does play another game for Liverpool, because I still think that's up in the air, that might be his last performance. And that might actually be the right thing, because Liverpool don't need a circus between now and the end of the season. You know, because this is the story of the game now. But if you're frustrated with Trent, sing Conor Bradley's name, sing Steven Gerrard's name, as was just mentioned in the interview. Don't boo a player, because it just leaves you open to criticism from everybody up and down the land about Liverpool supporters. When you're actually seeing the scenes here 2 weeks ago, you've probably never seen scenes anywhere in the country like that from when a team win the title. That's what Liverpool supporters in my mind are about. That wasn't representative of them, and I don't like to think of them as like that, but it was a fact. It happened tonight. So I think if Trent does continue to play, and that's also something the manager's got to think about.
And then summer Jamie Carragher edit 2 John. He runs some for him say over the weekend Nottingham Forest manager and I say owner IFN Evangelos Marinikas game on Leicester City boya late minutes mama kwan Emma Leicester City take ano Emma near 2-2 no openu no ejala pa ATC Parker na ototo ayampia okekabi check coach Nuno Espirito Santo and the phone na openi ni use iPhone 7 no trend because na openia owo sika odisika trompa na say no o you see iPhone 7 and the kweku answer all right menko ho we yam na ekura no enya hwe enu nti emfa wo dwetre nyina enko se wo kwakoto iPhone 16 na billionaire mu kura no wo che Isaac Asempa sika no ebu no so nanso phone twetwopo a eno you see jo deliver early sika no oni kapre enso o use iPhone 12 enye eno ene hia ubotom ene de ehia eno nso amanfo eka ho sama ye de bi to wenem na Manchester City and so transfer report I saka FCT and say AC Milan Abranta in front of Tijani Reinders no and penny for omajo say omo the bid Telegraph chema Pep Guardiola energy Abranta no hie pa and to Manchester City asase omne AC Milan edidi nkomo say Tijani Reinders ompe so omo the Abranta no ebebe piemu e the Etihad Air Stadium Paris Saint-Germain and so enkra Afro Eba and say omo epeso omo de Kylian Mbappe Lotin omo de ko PM court omo chema Kylian Mbappe amom elusi 98 million euros because I say kosi enkosi koda and na ode ye omo nanka omo tona enka 98 million euros na omo benya no omo de Abrante court omo akwaji omo sika mere ho nsem to na classic no so let us Madrid ye papa omo ni so no enya entity omo eno ene Lucas Vazquez edit to just 2 goals na Rafinha share no sebe omo Madrid players no and mistake Rafinha etumi enya sa 2 goals no de say na Lamine Yamal unim sa brante sabe oko akoda wosi a o gene din ye pa Lamine Yamal no se yem fa nsem ya entudwa se ewiase afana nyina no obia esuro Real Madrid ajesa Barcelona omo so omo de o ye omo fa nyomo hwe Madrid de omo nsuro omo eno nti omo ka che ewiase afana nyina se omo Barcelona no omo nsuro Madrid baako se ya mere hon sep to woni na coach baako a ex player baako a this year spotlight no ensheda enko no so Cesc Fabregas ejuma oya with Como in the Casio Serie no enye ejuma keto a brand ye fa ni Nico Pass eno so ne madema obo edemo Como no e woso ye pa na Madrid mpanifo omo se o matre akwa eye Como mpanifo se season no be ye pe Nico Pass omunya ne kwan na ombra efise Club World Cup no kwa no omo pese omo de abrantia ye fe no Nico Pass ekwa me de ehon sep to na me free football na me ko tennis Rome ATP tour no me fa ehon sep to nim kaka Jack Draper enso ene bi sa no se ne bout anase ne match on abrantia ye fe no vet Capriva boy no onya victory no mu na nsamba ena oka afa ne victory no.
I played him once before, really tough opponent. Obviously, I think come through qualifying this week, so he'd won 4 matches. Quite unorthodox, actually, the way he plays. But yeah, like I love it here in Rome. The energy of the crowd's amazing. And yeah, I was a little bit flat today, but I did well to come through. And you know, I'm proud to keep on going and keep on competing hard at this tournament.
Any abrante fan Jack Draper ne somebody to dwa no we need game no 6-4-6-3 na Coco Golf enso eti Emma Raducanu ofre Britain enso enane no 6-1-6-2 eno ene nsema me to dwa no Coco Golf enso oye no odi to dwa se no nim se game na nkasa no emu be den pa.
Yeah, definitely. I knew it was going to be a tougher match, and she's been playing some great tennis, and you know, she had a good win over Veronica, which is not easy to do. So yeah, I'm really happy with how I played today, and yeah, definitely my best match so far here.
Eno ene sema Coco Golf edi to dwa major way so na me amanane sem no esi Happy 98.9 FM o call Facebook na wa like it, na wa share na dwumede no nso wo de wadwentwe ato Ohene-Bampoe Brenya ebekan amaw.
Happy Sports, le meilleur. Happy Sports, supérieur. Happy Sports, exceptionnel. Happy Sports, numéro 1.
Any communion share the Ancelotti to the Seleção of Brazil, and one of the biggest secrets but of course everybody in the world knew that Xabi Alonso would one day coach Real Madrid. And truly to what we all knew that he was going to either end up at Liverpool or Madrid. But Liverpool was out because their slots, when Liverpool appointed slots first of all in the first place, and then why I'm not sure Liverpool will be thinking about having a new manager anytime soon. But first of all, Ancelotti to Brazil, so the Seleção, and Alonso to Real Madrid. That rotation impact Brazil for Nubenya. Don't forget, this is the first time they are appointing a foreigner. Alonso, the first winning league, Bayern Leverkusen. This probably will be his biggest job ever. And the quality of more impact Benya. Prince, you know, me about the son of Ancelotti, David. I'm told that he's joining Glasgow Rangers. Into only the papa and Seleção, he was going to. No. Scottish League. Scottish League. Glasgow Rangers. It's Oko Rangers. Oko Rangers. Glasgow.
I think say no me who be bisa or sky. Na me bisa na.
Uncle try say ebefa
mana. At least so free ni papa shadows me say. Ampa one papa magic ni bia. But I think say he will be a good coach. So no on share the boy on share that movie. Say the mama.
Sometimes also, Obini place is to be in the shadows.
Yes.
Not to lead.
Yes.
I remember Carlos Queiroz United. Top brain.
Yeah.
Top brain. But I'm not sure today we will judge him say he's one of the top managers.
Even Ato Karanka Krampo.
So we say Mourinho, former assistant, is it Luis Farah?
Luis Farah.
Yes. So every Mourinho na say no. Yes, but there will be more nso efiri ebi mu na ase no ebi di say Eric Ten Hag Arteta we Enzo Maresca nso efiri ono mo ye but ebi mo nso omunya free omo master na ase emfa nti onkwohwe but be team na wakofa no so de omo fans ano ya papa ejo omo de go ni chemu.
Unfortunately, I think they've been on the shadows of Celtics for a long time. Yes. If you say real bad. But because Ancelotti to Seleção, Alonso coming to Real Madrid.
Ancelotti ain't the kind of manager Brazil for here.
So
Ancelotti.
And yet the technical brain as well now okay.
Oh, there be.
The technical brilliance.
No, I know there
he still come from Brazil.
Yes, you see,
I feel like stubborn.
Ancelotti me share ball. Ball
one of the greatest ever.
AC Milan days.
Yes. Say Ancelotti on that define the number 8 role.
Yeah.
Say number 8, but he was a very brilliant footballer. Like in the who down for say MSC. Say yaji ball down na chest burning. Ohene. That to 2 3 near dummy.
Near pass.
I'm through the defense on no man. Some of them say the first splitting pass. And Oba coach Musuno Sebi when good in the Masi. In coaching
up until now.
Oh, still on good in the Masi.
Oh,
he is the only coach who have won 5 Champions League trophies with 2 separate clubs.
The league performance and for me, I struggle to.
I think he has only 2 or 3 league titles in his.
Is that more? I think he has 5. But not more than.
We saw the PSG or the Chelsea AJ.
Or the Bayern
GG.
Or the Bayern
GG. No, I'm not sure he has more than 5.
No.
5.
Because why 2 with Madrid?
Yes, 2.
Why 2 with
Madrid?
One PSG, one with Chelsea.
One with Chelsea.
I think one with Bayern. And one or 2 with AC
Milan.
AC, I think it's 1.
1.
I have to be sure.
I think the Madrid the end of Menaco about 6, but the league trophy is there, and also the league trophy is endorsed.
Yeah, he is a fine manager, but he's a specialist or Champions League.
Yes.
Because Mikai in 2003 Champions League finals, because here was UCC. In fact, semi-finals no. Juventus.
Okay, 5.
What's it?
He has won 5.
Yeah. Wait.
League 6.
No, I'm saying 5.
No, 6. Let's take a date of reference.
Okay.
Oh, say anybody my main check
okay, make his submission, I mean check it.
For Kaleto.
That's the name of the referee in
yes, okay.
That is his full name.
So this is his league titles. AC Milan, he's won only 1. 2003, 2004.
Yeah.
Chelsea, he's won 1. 2009, 2010.
Specialist job.
And then League 1, PSG 1. 2012. That is 3. Then Real Madrid 2.
That's 5.
In his entire managerial career.
Bayern in him.
Bayern 1.
So
6.
Yeah, so 2016, 2017.
Yes.
6.
Into 6.
6 trophies.
Trophies in.
Compare how much number of Champions League we win here.
Yeah, and the number of years that he's
coach,
been,
yeah.
and the kind of clubs that he has coached. Yeah. The kind of clubs that he has coached.
We were saying Mourinho was there. And so might be Porto 1.
Chelsea 2.
Chelsea 3. Interji
Elite. Treble.
Oji 1.
Oji 1 league title.
1 league title.
Yes.
That is the first season of free.
After treble, no free.
Okay, so one with Madrid into Onubeji 6. Onuso 6. Onuso G 6.
Wenger what you saying?
Wenger saying the Okabe 3.
Hey, I was up for Brau. Wenger was up for Brau. So they themselves at that time.
Alex AJ ahe.
13.
No, I said Oje league was Scottish league in Zana. So Oje back once over.
Aberdeen. I have to check. Aberdeen in the league. I think they qualify for Europe. Europe no yard.
Oh, okay.
Anyway.
Okay, Marino league titles Porto 2.
Yes, okay.
Chelsea 3.
5.
Inter 2.
Yes.
Madrid 1.
Madrid 1. 8.
That's about it.
8. And you're bad. And you're bad.
So, I felt that Real Madrid in here Obia or you good tactically and then it's so Shikaka we Brazil for because Brazil crown I'm not sure say born on Munimubo. They need a manager.
But I'm Brazil in fact.
Yes, and I'm here clearly no. Okay, you can't tell me that. And this argument I've made it with people, several people. I think that team are on the rise, you know. Player for player, I don't think they are better than these Brazilian players. But some say just you know, and then they are playing for the Argentina.
Die, yeah.
The mentality is entirely different. But on a normal day, Enzo and the Liverpool are on the very same. McAllister, Money, what would they pour? This train in midfield shouldn't be able to dominate any proper midfield.
Yeah, true.
True. But they came to the World Cup at the time. Now, McAllister or Brighton, right?
Brighton.
Now, Enzo, Benfica. Now,
Atletico Madrid.
Now, people didn't see the point. What made him popular was the World Cup and not Messi into Kobiaba.
No, Jaffa.
No, Jaffa, no.
Yeah.
And what I do, the way he looked, you know. And the man.
If Enzo, I don't think people even remember him at the World Cup. The Chelsea transfer.
No, but Enzo was the youngest player at the World Cup.
Yes. No, I'm talking about. No, already, I can remember Mbappe issues. Like Mbappe situations in the games are.
Of course.
I can't say same for Enzo.
No.
You understand?
Sure.
For me, Enzo became Enzo when the Chelsea transfer deal went through. Even McAllister, I don't think he had a very dominant World Cup.
No. You see, so this Brazilian team are down draw so much. They want to get out of it, and they feel that Brazil, for the reason of Ancelotti, say, I want to find Brazil for makers. Ancelotti there. I'll be winning Champions League 5. Why you see the Oba boy and players no so.
When you sure say Oma use look na phenomenon so mapem.
But
also carbon thing
Brazil they do that level la. Oma pem in coaching. Even to Nigeria no.
So Nigeria didn't the Patriska. Brazil didn't here.
But
didn't here.
Nigeria Patriska say omunya local la. Some that's what I'm saying. Brazil.
Yeah, look at that.
Local.
And they have this belief say on players ni na no time and now dominating na samba football ni season no. Not baby na local based players. And they on feel Brazil temper Europe. So their mentality style of playing na European style. So they need a European manager to come and manage this quality or more European mentality no to manage the national team.
For me, I feel that the best manager for this Brazilian team would have been Jurgen Klopp.
Okay.
With a mentality and attitude.
No one.
Oh, no one. I feel that is what this Brazilian national team here. And you know today, Oya Swata o. At the bench, you know, actually bottom.
One show.
Too gentle. Into the maximum money. The maximum money. No, these are poster boys. Brazil boys no. I'm hard green.
Some feel do Brazil. Wow.
These boys. Rafinha ni. Anthony will come back into the national team. Martinelli ni. Boys that's what didn't Martinelli. Teta Kasonti.
Vini, who can he on?
Rodrigo. Omuntie.
Hendrick.
You see, so Saudi was now. The same coach. Brazil, yeah, show. No, that's your bottom. Brazil, yeah, show. No, that's your bottom. Hey, share in there. Who Vinicius? Who Rodrigo? Who Hendrick? Okay, so Munti. I'm going to take. And you think that Brazil are attacking?
So you need a Scolaria. Brazil are bred to qualify for the 2002 World Cup. Romario, Ababouama qualify. Osema double Mario.
Of course.
Medikaka Ronaldinho kwa.
Of course.
Ye ni mo omo.
No
element. Kwala 17 years, 16 years. Osema dem ko World Cup.
No akwaje.
Ampaso kono akwaje.
No boy boro osa. You see Ancelotti. You see Kwesi Appiah book bi. Leaders don't have to yell. It's have to yell.
But Ancelotti autobiography, the name is Leaders Don't Shout.
They don't shout.
It's a quiet leadership. Only a quiet leadership.
So let's also not misconstrue his calmness.
Calmness, no, for weakness.
For weakness. Sure. Because indeed, and let me make it 2003 example of Milan team winning the Champions League. Now Juventus for 4-1 now no team. Because they appear that time no. The way they managed to beat that semi-final Real Madrid semi-final za amu Raul Munda. Everyone also a share omo. In the finals, everyone thought it would have been a walk in the park for Juventus. But Carlo Ancelotti, everyone also G3 Juventus in 7. So it shows that on shouting, but on guiding results.
Yeah, that's true.
On he doesn't. You can't. And honestly, even though if you initially making those comments on fan charge, but successive results are when you especially in the Champions League, you know, give credence. Even though it doesn't shout on managing grinding results, results. But also in instance, I'll say, oh yeah, they shouting your results. Or yeah, people consider that is why from a double winning team to a team that is struggling this season.
In fact, they'll go trophyless.
No, they won't. They've already won 2 trophies.
Which one is that?
They've won the Europa League and then the Club World Cup.
Last
year, the Super Cup and then.
Arsenal, because we're winning competition, we don't do. We go winning. Remember they winning a Super Cup.
Now
the Super Cup on board.
You first Super Cup.
Yeah, UEFA and Mbappe. Mbappe first. Yeah, Mbappe Bawaji.
But you say fan cup trophy.
They come back. You see, the reason why we don't add community shows is that England for no more kromo. Omo as a trophy.
No. Yebuno.
But Alan Green, the researcher, anyway, about say Fergie won league at Aberdeen, ending the Celtic and Rangers duopoly. And what the date in Swaba 1979, 80, 83, 84, 84, 85.
Okay.
Nti Fergie winning 3 league trophies.
Nti what the Car United done 16.
16.
Okay. Yes, nti and I say no more year we say since Fergie left Aberdeen nobody aside Celtic any Rangers any to be winning the Scottish Premier League.
Or any nti with the man fa
I think
but Alonso then I like the signing no.
And last year one Liverpool.
I like Alonso. Now about Real Madrid no. And I feel that you are careful. There's done yeah no. Obe even not treble. But my Barca shed 16 goals in 4 games. No way.
Real Madrid
16 goals in 4 games.
One season. It used to be one season. Who can say 3 seasons?
Put him there. They MS3. They gave for this game, you know. Was that
Copa del Rey
final? Copa del Rey, no. Madrid for no more put check. After I'm saying, yeah, no.
Carlo Ancelotti winning. Ne sempa o kan yi nyina o di we ba be ka ho a. The one shot you want to show him some disrespect. Because how can one season 4 matches ebia o hye no abete no ahye enye se o hye 2-1 bi enye se 1-0 bi o Ohene o hye 4-5. So for me I think say now Brazil omo players na omo wo no omo hia coach a they will see him as a father figure because as en pass washa the past 4 or 5 years coaches omo fa nyina enye coaches a omo bo no ma papa bia.
No, but almost your coaches are they've given the players too much freedom. And to watch at Tite was criticized for giving Neymar because Neymar back camper. Na ne papa ne mamemo ne entourage no.
Everybody is around him.
Enti we Luis Felipe Scolari criticizing and say, look, the kind of stars that he managed we do have. So look a day before game.
Tio, Unim Scolari. Obi Otimi dropping national heroes from going to the World Cup. Into Kwesi Brazil. Send it off for Romero World Cup.
So and no be na home because semi-final no I think 2018. Omo frimu the omo game against Belgium. A night against before Belgium no. Neymar any ninuam no anyway no. Omo party to at midnight.
Is the reason why I think say Carlo Ancelotti appointment makes sense Ohene. So that who say ono enye say obetietie mu agu obi aso enye but ni figure no ene de wa achieve in football no. Look, who is okay Neymar be a name team Neymar na big huge but onumpono is
he's done.
Is it huge than Carlo Ancelotti?
Yes.
In the country is going to yes.
No, omanum de yes. But even omanum no kura Neymar omanum no. Then no do manage but for Confederation Cup.
He's won the Olympic Games.
And Olympic Games. Enti look, onye to say bia Romario be huge.
No, but say huge.
And they
he's all-time top scorer.
The reason why he's huge is already there.
Only Pele. So
already no. Every time Bobo be World Cup of no, they believe that Neymar can win prayer and come win World Cup. He know only want to win the Confederation Cup the year before.
Brazil for now, ye nimu woman. Brazil players are ye bomb dino. Eye omo do omo GBB. Ronaldo, proper Ronaldo ya de be a canon once.
What is proper Ronaldo?
Proper Ronaldo ya de be a canon once.
Proper Ronaldo?
Original Ronaldo ya you.
Azamba bi so say nanka A9 A9 sanga enya Brazil no fi enko opi Portugal na go to me World Cup.
Me say the only name Ronaldo know in world football
Ronaldo you know.
Only anymore no.
Ronaldo you know. Why Ronaldo you know?
That's the only player.
Why Ronaldo you know?
But
ena me ka to say A9
Medu mic no. Prince. We mogo yet medu mic.
Me see proper Ronaldo.
To so men fa GTS bi anka na fa.
Big oye wo Brazil. Obetimi de wani ahwe me say the OPB. Big oye wo ho ne say World Cup no age. Neymar World Cup no age bi. There. Goals asem ne kan say wa pa legendary Pele the goals a wa hye ho. Olympic Games gold and oje Confederation eno look e wo muso obeka say omo host 2014 no epra
there be oboya
till say that quarter final omo opra we dem asempa mami moro word ne decimated complete decimation 7 ene ye de share omo eno no obetimi aka say football de wo ho anka ebi kura anka ebia sa goals na ema but the American say Carlo Ancelotti Brazil ehia a father figure as a coach and is the reason why the appointment makes sense. And then Vinicius akolabone enyo no wa coach no Real Madrid. In fact Ohene ka kire me coach be nya the best out of Vinicius ya kan wasa Ancelotti me na me kan wasa edumre bi kura na me se omumpam na omfa ni kolon kura o se bi o se Real Sociedad ho baby because but obaye no or turning to a different player kra Endrick enyo no ano sign wo Real Madrid ho Rodrigo enyo mo a omo na omo kwa akobo kakra na be free other places be bia Anthony Money Arsenal contingent here wo Brazil Arsenal contingent omo na ba akobo omo de e wo mu say World Cup so omo qualify yet World Cup no there be omo qualify
so omo qualify
okay
they not qualified
yet me see they don't onye dey omo qualify enye dey omo qualify omo qualify look Carlo Ancelotti with Brazil team at the World Cup e be yehu pa enura na jo wo kan sem be say o see on paper 3 Lions players no better than Brazil. You see, omunya coach papa. Sana memeka. Me say, they've not had
on paper.
The last 5 years. Omunya coach papa.
Player for player. In fact, what the last squad no they call Copa America no. Now the England Euro squad no on paper. England team no better.
Brazil you can say team no nye solid It's one of the weakest Brazilian teams in the law.
No, and that's why it's been heavily criticized. Ronaldinho said, "Was the Copa away? Was it not Brazil?
Yes.
The ways of Brazil. This is not Brazil.
When Ohene the American say, "You coach Papa no munyaye," because players here show more club level.
Players why?
Rafinha is here.
That's
no, the talent has never been in doubt.
No,
even at least
he's not proving it at the international level.
Even Vinicius
has not proven it at the international. Rodrigo has not proven it at the international level. So even for players, in Europe they will seem to be doing well.
Ohene,
but I'm sure Brazilian just any fair.
Ohene, Argentina team na J World Cup. Players are here woman at the international level. Now they've seen it.
And so we said before the World Cup, they had won the Copa America.
No, he's raised that issue.
Yes.
Prince.
Before the World Cup,
before
the World Cup, the Argentina team itself, the spine of the team, Copa America twice to Chile. About Copa America.
Yes. They are won before the World Cup.
They are competitive. No. Let's check.
They won it before.
Loses out to Copa America. Vis-a-vis the team na call.
No. So I said,
it's spine. The entire team.
Spine. But even
Otamendi was there. Messi was there.
Depot. The spine of the team.
I held that the
Marino was in the team. Otamendi, Lionel Messi, spine. If I just know just one spine.
No,
yes, Di Maria was Di Maria too. I just know one spine.
So what I'm saying is that Messi, no.
No. But I'm saying that the team, for instance, coach in our band, he's proving to all of us that you are no better me. We're setting up a team that won the Copa America
before the
World Cup. A team are competitive.
Yeah.
The Brazilian team, unfortunately, yes, sir.
That's Argentina team beat Brazil at Copa America.
And you see, they qualified the World Cup in a grand star
team.
Brazil team, the Copa America Brazil team. Not there na assistant with team even the 2018 team no cry no air banana bibia no me can say the spine see can spine you can the core team no
you've changed the argument. In this core you can have a group that are boy for a long time but they are all from one to be farm out. This is a typical Brazil team. When was the last tournament Brazil are boy Vini Ginoma watch tournament this in now so
and I can say they've not had a good coach.
That aside, players now move improve. Say on bet me
example, Alisson Becker. Alisson Becker performance or the man with Liverpool. Any Alisson Becker
international level
performance or the man with international level. And it's not me say.
No instances.
Can you give me a single game at the international level? Becker said this game was Alisson Becker's game. Single game, one.
It was Martinez B. Martinez 4, you're born 5. And so you're Argentina.
So I gave an example of Jordan Pickford.
The Mexican goalkeeper.
Ochoa. Yes.
You club Ochoa
about that. What dogs are posting him for how many years?
He's been there for a long time.
Yes. He's been there for a long time. So no, 2010 World Cup.
No,
2010 World Cup.
Yes. So you see, Prince, and the American was a Brazil players, Maybe I will be say Alisson at the club level or a better goalkeeper than Jordan Pickford. But at the international level, I will put my money on Jordan Pickford on any day.
The same way with Olele.
Club
Black Pony shared 9, but she Black Star Jason the pay. Different.
Samia J. She say no Lilaba now. Samia J. Chima Champions League has a full. Na Samia J. bench. Na
players be what?
Free Mukra or semi free.
Players be what? Players be what? And the man transfer football no yet ding. Players be what? Or both future ball league Basabi and international level no. Or you're one of the best players.
No, Nigeria be for a friend to say you're Rufinjana. Not a ball. I think hardest ever championship.
Yeah.
Not Nigeria. That time no more coach. Why no more here be about 6. That time no be 6. No Rufinjana and the bosses.
But even our own Asamoah, it will interest you to know Asamoah has not played for any big club in Europe.
Oh, Debbie.
Asamoah goal scoring return and pass for club by when he went to RN.
Oh yes.
Because even for Sunderland in England, 11 goals. 1 season pay. feel you didn't see ni
Modern
Rene.
So no, I don't check that and check what clubs, you know.
But oba international level what do you competition
don't na
you try na special
but me say Hansi Flick wo ho a enye den ya obe dominate Alonso.
Charlie, today be my lucky day. I just download the Betika app for Google Play Store where I do some small deposits. No, boom, Betika dash me 100% free bet. Free day beeper. So me, I place my bet sharp. I no go door. As in, so make you no slack. Download the Betika app now and grab your free bet. Remember, terms and conditions apply.
This advertisement has been vetted and approved by the Gaming Commission of Ghana. Bet responsibly, not for persons below age 18. Gaming can be addictive.
When I day home and want something quick to chop, everything day inside, groundnut milk and sugar. I only need some water, so kiss made easy. Kivokari make Kivokari for your office, boarding house. Kivokari everything day inside, groundnut milk and sugar. I only
Kivo 4-in-1 Gary mix. Soakings are easy. This advert is FDA approved.
You just got added to the GoTV Best Football Friends chat group. Let's go. Final. It's finals time and all the biggest players are in it to win it. Catch every Premier League, La Liga, Serie A, Champions League, FA Cup, Europa League, Conference League. To cut the long voice note short, you know who'll be there for you when you need to watch the finals. Stay connected to catch all the biggest football finals with your best football friend, GoTV. Love it.
Just them control from the soon. Openi for su apia. Openi for su apia. Watrasia or de a year a woman handsome ebre.
Kwakwa sanso ompe openi.
Oh no, so no akola. When a friend penny.
Openi.
When a friend
openi the out for 10 years they
be one the be friend Albright and penny. Oh. Akola Albright.
As your fellow branch, all right, man, the penny man allow. Okay, a brass so Nina account LA pay on Ohene-Bampoe Tumi now upon him, my fan room, a fisem, a brancha, your friend Lazio, or no house of folks support I can see about Copa, or no Nensama, Enra, you tuned in copy police station in the order to drop me patch on me, bro. Now, what he said is see a coin, no channel, on no Casabasa, Ohene-Bampoe, Eddie Como, a hon, Kim last, and so the Black Queens, no good soya on Bobois. For Nations Cup near dia nene ya den sam kakra if you on camp so bro anything you see in komo brekum Chelsea any brekum Arsenal ya himpa na okay Arsenal na ko brekum a common na they say there am papa cheme ono ya MP a o brekum East wa kan se me e afa club na oni nyina no meda na di e wo hanemo ma menka wo say high sense e bia ba akopa wo mo de refrigerator na za fridge aba e slick door pa ubie mu a emu pa kayam. Now, it was a near maybe a ukita, opus or the gum, any fridge now, Casanadi affair, Coquansa, this say the way and say, or the design a new and a mapa want to do her, or pursue a level for Nina high sense and a day a buano, Nelson, we and Yadia be our first Cacasavia and a cotoe, but said you will see a chemo bizarre, said you will see canon, acquires said the Ashada, Amodia customized the Abreno, high sense fridge way, and I make out for the amount so, and the crest some say, what they a honiama, a queer papa, now which means a wadi shim, so and check with your biuno, na akana shim kamana ajotunina, pepe, the high sense is said there, one can't say, and yama a queer pa, na nebo so ever for one, Oba was share, Obetia, electrical appliances, a use of feeling in Abin so ever, yeah. mene wo ka say de tuanamo ekomye ya mebe bosu yamanya East Legon and afia Accra to La Paz Bachona North Industrial Area Junction Mall Achimota Mall and afia West Hills Mall Bachota Committee 1 and Committee 25 nyina no so no ubehu omo ugodu Kumasi so dia kai say adum and afia me pacho Kumasi City Mall hon so no betia hom sa so na kopie mu e wa hembro no motafo so ho eno ache no tuanamo kota no so ho a na afia wafi ho no kopie mu e osunan me pacho main station ho traffic light no ho no ma obetimi ehu omo e wo no pepepa omo no ebedi enkita ho adom building na mu a na obetimi ehu omo afia takra de takwa me pacho tamale ho oboase mankasim tachiman na afia koforidua me pacho omaso yeri nyina ebi ho se ameka say aba fokusentan kwase no so kwan no so okwa onsa beti aka high sense your high sense ni go onsa ebeti aka 0302550000 high sense everyday prices for everyday people na me pacho ye free some no ase dia mami first year free black wings no ase me pacho de tie ne say Kim last and any players airborne ho pa and then you business oh opani na maso ya na said na yemasi koso e koso kama pa e great together omo ye adwuma no say enei omo be hwe amane ma akoye no chem che say they are very great together and omo ye adwuma no players no enyina enkabom ene ade a e ho no edanso integrate together Kim Lass and so edie the etudwa o chechire mu chese oh players na so edie oba ho a o hwese de nkabo mu ene se de o maka o ho abom ene se de o mu si ye ne ma na no kresem ne se ogidi say a couple of chances ne ade a so timi give edema players bi ene betimi aboa o na us great together.
It has been great. 9 days, like you said, together to get to know even more players. And a couple of games as well. So the good thing when you are together for a long time is that you get to know the people. Also, if someone having a bad football day, it's still going to be a chance tomorrow to do it better. So you can really see the talent players and to get to know them, like I said. So overall, really good. Yeah, I think there have been a few, I would say probably 5, 6 that we will put on the list and look a little bit closer to. Abigail, Nancy, Vasima, for example. But like I said, maybe another 2, 3, I would say. So there are a few that is interesting. Yeah.
We some at the two jar eti Abigail few man ya de na ebisa ze no ma ahode no kra no eti sense sia so o wake wo sa emaba wa no ho eno wache no so no wo sai ehwe ni mu se enei obeti aka players ni abom na afro mo number 9 position ni animu wo no omo atia ye ho adwuma se de be ya goals ebeti aba.
Yeah, I think all of the 3 have been good. I think there are technical good. Cynthia, of course, we knew since before, but of the more local ones, I think that Afi have been standing out a little bit, and she's young and very talented as well. So I'm looking forward to see her again. Yeah, we have been testing around with a lot of players, and now we need to get closer to the final pieces. The final piece when it comes to a tactical aspect will be the final third, how to connect with the wingers and the number 9s, and that's maybe the most important part, to create more chances and score more goals, and that's necessary, of course, to win games.
And no men front to just say enei okwa under 20 no Black Satellite no mo etimi afrimu e wo Nations Cup e koso e wo bia ye frɛ ho Egypt say the amount for say keti yeso krakuba ye die asa ye kame ye say ye tournament aya kono nheda nko yie kura papa na dwuma wo die no e wo soro pa na so no ye tournament from the Black Stars to a junior level nyina ya failure and no sensem enso ne de koso no Ghana lose by 5-4 on penalty to a year home a team your friend Egypt. And he said, yeah, no for any to so that's what affair on any team no or more free move under 20 a tournament at me air cost so movie no and a coach HM just oh GDA pass or GDA pass and Yama and shut down quay the mum bet you catch a Ghana for saying yeah we are no players now what they say no ebi susua and ebi so wadacha ebetimi aboa and no end sama what they at to dry yam fear ni chemu na afei yɛnkɔ ɛyɛ soccer kakra enso enka ho na nie nkɔpie mo brekum east ɛyɛ baabi a ɔpani a na MP a yɛfrɛ no ampa bencheme odi ne dwuma sɛ ɛnɛ member of parliament ɛde ma ɔmo na ɔbɛka a owura ɔnhyɛ da nyini pii ɔno ɔnyini no wɔkyerɛm kyɛ sɛ obɛhunu ɛyɛ team ɛfrɛ no brekum asra sɛ ɔba na yɛfie some side a ɛnɛ sɛ kɔrɔkɔrɔ yɛ asukura ɛkɔ brekum a na ɛhu wɔ mu paa nanso sɛ team na tumi agyigyaa akɔdo division 2 na nana ɔmobɔ match no kɔpie ɔno so sɛdeɛ nneɛma si kɔ no ɔhu sɛ mu ayɛ den wɔyɛ ɔpanin so ɔtumi tena fie ɛma mmɔfra ɛnwe nanka sɛ yɛbu nankawefoɔ a ɔmo bɛkan no aka ho ɛti na yɛ sɛ ɔtumi ɛpam nti ɔmo sɛ na ha ɛyɛ wɔpie kyee yɛ a ɔno ɛyɛ yɛn kasamafoɔ a ɔgyina mu wɔ pono half so obisa no sɛ na ɔpanin mi nhyɛ da hu a hakusi mpia yɛ so ɛnɛ deɛ mu ayɛ den paa sɛ mama a nneɛma bɛyɛ den nti sɛ ma ɛma dwe sɛ bɛboa ama team ɛfrɛ no brekum asra na akɔ division 1 na yɛsae ɛde ɔmo atoa so akɔ ɛyɛ Premier League ɛne nsɛm a ɔkyerɛ mu a ɛfrɛ no ɔpanin a ɛfrɛ no ɛyɛ ampaben kyɛmɛ a ɔno ɛbrekum East MP ne nsɛm nie
asɛm na yɛ ntimi amede me ho agyim ɛba bɛta akyi ɛsɛ yɛboa ne yɛpagya brekum asra biom na ɛsan ɛpagya ne naso biom nti yɛayɛ deɛ ho agyim nti yɛba bɛta akyi. Okay, that's right. Na sɛ yɛn nyinaa nim sɛ bere bi ɛtwam na yɛbɔ brekum din a na ɛbɛ nipa din bi ase madabrabɔ na ɛhɔ a na ɛkɔkɔ nti sɛ nne akɔkɔ mu a na meyɛ pani wo brekum ɛyɛ sɛ meboa na mesan pagya adeɛ no bi nti ɛno nti na meamede me ho agye nti non-negotiable ɛsɛ yɛtumi qualify for first division ɛno a na yɛ target. Okay, we are next season yɛba premier straight up. Okay.
Okay, ɛno ɛne nsɛm yɛmfiri mu ne yɛnkɔ house of focus yɛ ɛno a mewɔ ha na Ohene-Bampoe Brenya ayi ma so kyerɛ sɛ special mate wo na ayɛ local news patch remma me ɛnɛ mate sɛ Adabraka police station owura Dela Ankoa general manager anaasɛ managing director ɛde ma house of focus akɔ akɔpie emu wɔ hɔ na ho asɛm ɛte sɛn na ɛna me so duadua mu a mekɔkɔ asɛm wura mu ana yɛ sɛ yɛ nokorɛ sɛ asɛm na ɔpani yɛfrɛ no Ohene-Bampoe Brenya ɛte no ɛyɛ nokorɛ enti ɛkɔba ne saa no mebɔ mmɔde duadua mu anam kɔ supporters na ankasa ɔmo group mu na sei ɛna ɔmo ankasa liki asɛm no ɛde ma ɔmo hɔ reporte nsɛm no ma ɔmo wɔ ɔmo group nim.
Sɛsi a me na ɔka sɛ Mr. Paliado ana ababedu ɔpaliado so ne ne team ɔmo so ɔmo aba ababedu a sɛsi no ɔmo so afosoro hɔ a ɔmo so ɛkɔ commander hɔ ti yɛtwɛn deɛ Mr. Paliado baayɛ a ɔno so ɔne ɔmo bɛka. Fabia, me no ka say House of Folk supporters yɛ di nkunim Dalali Anko yɛ MD no say case no on to me yɛnka ɛwɔ police station and to ɔsrɛ police commander Adabraka police commander say yɛnka ka asɛm no wɔ fie sɛ me no ka say yɛ free police station wa yɛba efie na yɛbɛka asɛm no and yɛnim da House of Folk pɛn for bɛfrɛ yɛ na ɔmo ne yɛka asɛm no and yɛ say yɛ free police station wɔ me no ka say me da mase
we nsɛm ɛkɔ so aberanteɛ Lazio nka asɛm ne fie o nanso ɔno ana ɛde asɛm no baeɛ Ohene Brenya nso sɛ yɛtu mmerɛ sɛ ɛkyerɛ sie nti ana yi nsɛm no nyinaa akyiri wasan afrɛ no aba ha na Lazio nsɛ nsɛm no ɔno ankasa wie na ɔfa afo si ne so mekɔɔfoɔ ɔmo ana bɛdi m'akyi wɔ Adabraka eti ɛdeɛ ne charges a yɛde ɛbɔɔ no na Lazio kyɛ sɛ ɔkɔɔyɛ no charges a yɛde bɔɔ no baako deɛ ɔmo kyerɛ mu kyɛ sɛ ɔno ankasa kwan yɛ ɔfa so invade ɛwɔ House of Folk aseɛ ɔno na ɛmfata kyɛ wankasa wo nsɛmu charges sɛ na ɔmde bɔ hɔ se baako mmienu mmiɛnsa ɔkyerɛ mu
fancy gyina sɛ obiara nka na koma nto ne yam obiara nyɛ den nka na koma nto ne yam deɛ ɛhwehwɛ firi mu hɔ ne sɛ chapters ne nyinaa mom yɛnka yɛn ho mbom this time saa mmerɛ naa nie na ne tenten ne tiatiam ne sɛ ɛnɛ mekɔtwerɛ ma no asɛm ɔmo so mekɔɛ a ɔmo charge bɔɔ me charge na ɔmo de bɔɔ me no sɛ maba hɔnom twice Eden aba abɛyɛ ma ba secretariat twice aba abɛyɛ Eden aba abɛyɛ confusion o ɛno nti na ɔmo de me kɔ police station ɛna number 2 ma approach na Eden me de approach your friends MD no threat ma no number 3 ma me block on say me ma na Eden ɛnkɔ adwuma me ma ne ɔmfi adwuma mu hɔnkɔ menyɛ right sɛ meka sɛ me ma ne nyɛ adwuma ɛna afei nso approach no na ɛnyɛ ne kwan so no enti no ɔbɔbɔ m kɔ edu mienu ɛna ɛdɛn police ɛka kyerɛ me sɛ ɛhɔ pɛ ɛne me mistake bye
we nsɛm a wotimi de to dwa after sɛ ɔmo drop cases ni nyinaa na saa charges ɔmo de to ne so nyina no wie na the land kuso anuanom nya asɛm a emu ehuri kɔsoro deɛ ayɛ sɛ apɔnkye ɔmo pagya kɔsoro ɔmo de bɛba fam bɔkɔɔ ɛno nti no yɛmfa nsuo no yɛnkɔ no out of ɛyɛ court and out of police ɛyɛ settlement yɛnkɔnkɔyɛ ɛno yɛ nsɛm a ɛtumi to dwa ba supporters no deɛ still Ohene-Bampoe Brenya ɔmo da so a egu so ɛka ɔmo nsɛm sɛ ɛnya adeɛ a boboku a ɛfrɛ no house of folk ɔmo pɛ owura akambi ɛne odotei na nka menim ɔhene hɔ no deɛ me odotei ni odotei wayɛ adeɛ ɛwɔ aba bobu
nyina bi ayi support taka so hɔ mba yi bibi so ɔmo deɛ nti a
bata
de bibia odotei ni
akambi support is so ɔmo mpɛ mo a mo ntam ba bi
se bi ɔmo dɔ
what for the boss na you can support it from the back
there be ɔmo so mo bua no
nti wo mo kwa na support it
according to them they have to be there help
say Harry Zakko wayɛ bi da
ni time ono ni team mo
ni ayi bo nti so wayɛ bi da
ɔmo time so no mo ko
ɛna so ɔmo te hɔ
we so mo time so yin
ɔma serve club na ma supporters say yɛmpɛ mo service biem we anya sɛm kɛse
unfortunately you supporters no ɛna fani pɛ na adwuma mu
tio me
we be board member o we so mo board member
board member tio me ne otuwe yo me sem pɛsɛ so mo ɛna ɔmo a no mo te no
ɔmo se dey bi
ɔmo se dabi
ɛna me se me pɛ
special deɛ nka me pɛ ne ɔmo nkyɛn ɛna ɔmo a wo no ɔmo di dwuma nyinaa ya ɔmo ta wachi nyinaa se yɛmpɛ ɔmampani mahama de sɔpɔ yɛfɛ sɛ adc for the ma ɔmampani mahama yɛ ɛdu baabi na ɔse ɔmpa
ɔyɛ appointment bi a so gasot ne dwa appointment sɛ
banyɛ ne nyinaa so na obi ɔmo nka so ɔmo adwa ɔmo te ase
obi a ɔkɔ kɔkyekyere mpa ɔmo akyɛw ɔmo agya tum
ɔmo pa ba wɔde ɔmo tɔgbe na yɛkɔ meeting AGM ahorow a yɛakɔ nyinaa no sɛ tɔgbe pa ɔmo akyɛw kyɛkyɛ still supporters ne sɛ ɔmo mpɛ ɔmo
tia no ɔmo nte aseɛ
enti
ɔse aware na ɔkɔ no ɔno ɛna de ne ho akɔ aware no ɔpɛ abusefo ɔmo tie kyɛm de nyina nyɛ ma aware
no sɛ saa nkurɔfoɔ emienu ɛwɔ mu sɛ
ada wo da kɛmi problem anaasɛ wo de wo problem
asɛm a wo kɛdeɛ ɔyere paa saa to na yiro
le meilleur Happy Sports supérieur Happy Sports exceptionnel Happy Sports numéro 1
Kojo, me Kojo. Adwanade. Se me fini me fi na me ya. Okay, na no ntumi ade wa fa no ka ho asam kira no. Ne ko krom.
Alright, yeah, go krom. If you adwanade den credit ni mia ebeye na ya aye ni ye. Ehun sem no. Na Collins mame the video of the incident I caused so House of Folk Commercial Center last Friday. Oh, Fabra. Last Friday na abranteɛ friend Lazio Lazio Yusuf na oba me say Lazio ni di ankasa na has near friend Lazio sanka we nya ke be friend has Yusuf and phobia Yusuf o si ni di ankasa ni Lazio no problem ni ho na abranteɛ age say o vim am hu Friday no enya vim ketwa vim die o ma kai the touch committee of House of Folk nti o say na touch committee no ka ho bia na say vim am hu ye no touch for na am history bi na maybe mo class na touch committee pe me abom ye na omo nim voice no enim din no be me nkasa de no mu nim me na me gina wa na me fa me say oi and I president James Ohene wo mfim ha touch on be touch wo no ure fida enti ebedi ehun komo em say we obi na concern supporters no ebi so omo ye hwan for omo ye here for na omo how to say how no omo aye no into 32 points of the Lazio the freedom fighter who is the leader of foot soldiers of Accra's Folk enye foot soldiers ketwa 32 points ana omo raise ewa ha na say tie for mo ho kwan a aka min kom point by point iwi a na me nedi nkomo abisa no de enti a omo to na omo tu na omo ko police station kwa de na ko si police station ho endra enti tie for enti mi phobia fo nyina no muntie na leader of the foot soldiers no na fi se bia politics in corner foot soldiers wo sa na in football no foot soldiers abi mo anesa point number 1 when he was coming, maybe we didn't say that much now. The first thing he said is to give House of Folk sponsors under 3 months. Let's ask him what happened. In the point number 1, almost say a year MD ni shombo say obey sponsorship beba in 3 months. Almost say be bad. As an MD, where point number 2, does he know Haas doesn't have a common mower machine to weed our pitch? And also point number 2, Haas any mower. Now MD onim say omuni mower na. As an MD, does he know all our water pumps at Pullman is not working now? And we have bought more than 3 now. The question is in twofold. Pumps, I say, no matter to be, onimana, where point number 3. Point number 4, as an MD, who always goes to Pullman, hasn't he seen our nets, our current nets, on the post of the goalkeeper side at the AstroTurf? Ohuyana. Hey, Assemble debut. As an MD, does he know if the players get injured? The office doesn't respond to them on time, and players will be using their own money to buy medications or medicines. If our players are in need of something, the office will say there is no money. As an MD, does he know all the structures inside Pullman are turned to skeleton? And why can't the structures be used? And this is point number 6, 7. As an MD, does he know all the houses the players are living in now? Togo pays for it. All the teams in the Royal Oaks, first to second team, in my team, no. Okay. A point in the dorsum, but when you a convenient Ankasa, Lazio, Yusuf, Lazio Moakwaba.
Mijemoso.
Yeah, Boko.
Bibia Boko, Badi, Nkwache, Nkwadi, na Aseda, and a Divamo, Badi.
What's about the house for Kache?
Mekani say, me fan keke. Me say, I'm phoning me as a freedom fighter for football for change. And me ex-player of Accra Suffolk.
What club leader?
2010. Ex-player of Accra Suffolk. Ex-player of Ashanti Gold. Adriana and Brekum Chelsea. Intino. Terry Redie. Unimu. Minimu. And ye legends in Impo. Asamoah Jamone. Stephen Apia money I don't know. Ubi nim Terry Munchemi.
The current football system.
Ubi nim Terry Munchemi. Because on say ye legends no. On board one club be.
Baby 1 year, 2 years.
Me my bomb career in our how. Entimin players asem. And I'm nim coaches asem. And I'm in management asem. Unim ball no Munchemi. And yeah, I don't say this. Nim ball no Munchemi. Because I've been on the pitch before. I know what is on the pitch. I know what is at the camp. I know what is going on at the office. Oh, and you know, Terry dear.
Now, I don't know, I club no branches. One of the branches near a Hopa, a old players. Yeah. Not now, joining Omana, or they have bomb supporters, no ordinary fan. I don't know about joining ordinary fan.
I am they say, Ubusame, Sir Christian way. Me adia me ye nipa bebre nyankombe ye but it takes that boldness. It takes wisdom. So what I say nyankopon assign on a journey like this you can't.
And to did say and say catch and say na I ordain for this journey.
Mbre bia ne bofo mpinifo edimenim asabre mu
Asabre Maso Asabre.
Yeah, of Asare. Asabre. Maso Asabre asem na meka no. Mo alasa mo. Fareku mo. O ma be ku ekudi e che me de yo. Somebody say. But busa say e ko si sen, ye mpanifo so. Actions and net saying. Na omo some vital keys bia ene ma be bo aboni pe hu na na. Somebody say inti emre bia ne bofo emfa won se be ya kwala eya Ghana hanu se no ade ma Ghana ntimi tumpon ene say ye culture na kwai te say ade se mpenifo na ya ade and we live in a millennium world. Busa say ade ntina auto phone na the phone ma oba hu phone mo chen
hu password ni zia onya films
onya ball password enu ana ka ne tiri masteke enne ye mba enim phone mu chen ye ne ya to ye phone enti it tells you that system na sesa sa all days ni ball na mo ye no sebita fracture nkurase game nkurase ball na sebita fracture mo ye no etwem enne ntisa enne akola bi hwe enne mrei se ne ya sports presenters no si ye omnioma enne abefu wiase ne wo enti wo na wo se wo ye oboro wo te office na wo manage football nti ye mbo chem so untie ye ne yasem nkwala na ya ba na ye nimbo mu no untie yasem no untimi nko wenim da you won't get results
na enti ma mbisa sa dia akoye wo secretary on Friday dia ne ba mu ma wo yesa
honestly me pese amanfo bebre nim se me S player of Accra
me nim da
Jesus okay bebre nim anything na me hit so no me mate Karima Lassa Torek Jibril Matman Otu Afum Obedansa sa group no me mens sa group no mungu say omo about Lazio na Lord Cote goalkeeper no so what I say so me nim tari nim so what they make na me no mienu journalist for nso no sometimes mu ka ho na football no say no sa me nim mienu ayeti asesi a ye show yi de ntia me se mo ka ho ne say mo ankasa mu nim de say has but unti binka uti memble mu sa wote ho na panyin efrɛ na sebita fracture ka che say chale champion udi ne yeden
Ohene-Bampoe Brenya
Ohene chale masani bibi kakra o chale ye dwuma ma me wate
na to na sesa
to no be sesa ringi to no enya mo fota sebita fracture dwuma ne de o ma kakra obekasa ma o so what they say onim problem na wo has no obi anim say problem wo has me bo has na minim has yare has yare like on say in fact say me time no na enya can be any odote ni kuta but me as an S player me time fan of Accra so for me say I can be no odote and I say has me ba mu pe utie me ma on fato ho me kuta ni me kuta evidence me kuta ni o ma bebre o
sa
oh dia ma twira be enne kura ma me kan o ma me kwan wa ha me ka asam foforo akere wa e be shock obi a na me fan to paper so nti no eno me yan fan to paper so ba metime pusu o ma mo hu say me nim ni o ma o ma me kwan a he me get list ten we list won say mo kura mo kan ya mo ntimi nka be fa mo time eni ma document am wo no e press conference na say me ye na me ye press conference has ebegu enti sam penifo no so omo me bo mu dia me nsuro
ka bi kire die na o ma ya office enu nti ese hasufu
utie die on and die
we the 38 points that be MD
I know the man me ko
32 ya ba so
okay
because the acufans komo nyina aba no action out take and involving the MD but what's on the that leg of the conversation I would say former board member Bako and a project manager open man and a current board member and SA house folk and I'm saying my member two near man some with the MD
open latest one
latest one they need krom kwaye
they wunim no etiefo e say happy for be say on be say hu Lazio on be say mi shake bibi kakra
ne nko
hwe se mo pese mo ti bibi o masum se me say and mi nsuro enuti na ya me bom di no omunim me say minim has hwe akambi ni odotei from sense beje ombeje has nyina no omo nkyereye ade a omaye wo has like ede mfasodie abre hwe de bia moto 18 players no moto 20 players na de bia the team is struggling for relegation oma pam coaches players nkofo amienu oma pam coaches asema fo adwuma oma surplus talent oma surplus adwuma hwe wan hwe ade a meye no obi beka se me se o madwuma o but se o mpese obi be se odwuma me nko se obi adwuma nkofo we amya se o madwuma se o manim onyam ase o mudin wo krom ha hwe nkofo mienu we pe Intino.
But yeah, for any digger can we boom the unfunding digger can
Okay.
for me.
Okay. Sebita frache mon fanche mo me kasa. On say me vibe mo na me vibe na passion ne ba no. Na ya wo ne ba. Bon se me tone nyina ne me resesa. Eya me pese me ba form. But asem no fire no.
I said locomotive engine.
Correct.
Ya Chaskele.
So enti sebita frache akambi ni odote no. He on my pam place at pam coaches. Yes, still Haas is still struggling. Haas is in the worst situation to the extent that Haas are better to say toilet through. Sebita frache di triato. Yemwe ha. So what you say? Uni menya yemu ha. He yembusa say coach Wodu. Enya kan bi ni odote yi mo ana de na bai.
Omo
den no mo pam no. Obia almost close to 12 years. Yenje cap. Na papai etimede more than no less than 1 year ebe yen century ni say ya say ya pam no for no reason na coach Bodu supporters enijie na coach Bodu papa no his royal highness nana meteoso ana masori hwe ohine mpon kese sei ohine osanso wo sika ohine asika bon no ho na tama ni ayi bontemu Harizako your friend is saying frankness mukuta team no kura no omuniska wo na omuniska sa and so his royal highness on him poor vision on him poor opese has it be done El Ali no otuske gum no otuske na sanko fo mienu we diska no diska no
omu diska
nyafo diska no na sika papa yi pompe no eno ho adwuma na mo ye na minu mienu ye njaje ho
but who evidence say omu diska no
omu nim misu minim me di si wonim ka kire omo say Lazio some videos omu some person charges beyond person president me evidence me the baba bonten
evidence omu diska
me say yeah papa no his royal highness me January am starting no I'm not backing off yani youth na yaba no ya dwena say you person change Ghana you person Ghana system na ensesa Ghana system no ensesa ti papa
as in just mo rebellious
tabio yempenifo dwen sika sene be ya ye be di sika yempenifo dwen sene be ya ye be wie sika ba ye ne nkwala ne ye ba no ye hu se system ni nti obi etu kwan ba ye nyina ebetimi aye Ghana ye atena ha maso duaba ye nyina ebetimi aye Ghana football ama football na ye interested ama yempenifo mo tete omo office se sia no ball ni nyom interested no na office bia kotokoni ha sini
omo support is all
office bia mo kotokoni has in the start here
I mean national teams
that is it
national in nature
that is it hwe sankofo we nti team ni hu mpanifo nyina ya pam ni aibonte o di konkonsa sa am ya pam ni aibonte o ye den papa no makoka kire papa say da we mu say no muti o we mu say ni mti o pese o mu ji odwuma no fa o pese o mu ji team ni firu nsem o pese o mu yese ni apam o mu ni akoka kire da Frank Nelson ye ba meetings anu a record here no dey aba bonten no ayese na papa pam no no akoka kire your friend say Hariza call plan say obeyese we ni apam omunya she has mpanifo nyina nkofo sebita frache nkofo mienu we omo pe o ma say has team mpanifo nyina mo ye yi mpanifo nyina fi maka omo mienu pe omo mienu no so no se me o se eka omo mienu e na nka omo ye mana ye ya mini problem ni ye mu pani nyina ye pe se ohene mpon and the osikeni say uni ni ye adwuma na adwuma na ekoso a wan na bebu obejejew ba enye ye ni tia mu ma pam kofobia mu so amutimi nye adwuma no mu gutim no se sia me no kasa latest news me catch me fan to paper so ba me de to paper so ama journalists for in that publish ba me ka ofia ha enam se mo na ma frame ntino na me pesa me prove mu say me minimum has asem me plus frame ma information mumbu sasa de ntina Kevin Taylor ti abrochire na onim Ghana asem nyina Kevin Taylor ti mo office ya east west north ebeba ho
the latest one here
se sia kopo bi mai na ko ye champion goalkeeper the nation number 1 kwani dem na ko he se ne toilet adwuma ne toilet nye adwuma onu afa bucket no we pia bonten na ochena Ochina se ukohia na ukotwa sesia beba be different story.
Apartment no da players no or no ti woni bi no.
Me see nsu anya adwuma ho. Players ni nyina they are complaining. Players ni nyina na for long time players nya obi obekasa ma omo. Players enya obi obekasa ma omo. Enti no me ma be ya jenkwa ma obi a o. Ma be ya jenkwa ma obi a he. Has was some young boy be a friend say Rainford or say yeah some left guy be. O ko bu nsuo keke na ne nan ko twiste ye. We pra mpenifo channel. Mpenifo channel otina has a bomb match. Has a bomb match on na god. Supporter be a utie me. A journalist be a utie me. Munko problem ho. Na munko inquiries about what I'm saying. Say nya no kura. Masa has no ya pre ma mo say no.
Nja kura no ko bu nsuo no twiste ne nan.
When prayer park so ko bu nsuo ni problem na has no se mo ntimi camp boys na mo ja wo ko mfie. By force end up camp. By force. Why no one in charge of that? Nation number 1. No, ukuta bucket ko bu nsuo.
Echire bi ko coordinator.
Obi ko coordinator. Enu so be yasem. Masa insema wo has no. Press conference na say. Na me catch them penifo ne say. Enne me fi hanu ma. Omo ankasa mo de omo gye adwuma no to no mo nko because some of me ba bonte be press conference obi ani omo nya adwuma Ghana biem because ensema me nyim no efo omo no omo ya we
okay yembra action I will take here on Friday butaibe no utrimo a one a few others amoko commercial center on na butaibe no utrimo amode ko
opinion kase me da se na de tie ne se me hu se enipa ho se o assignment ana se o ade papa se o pese o push ya a bit take a lot ana se a bit like a bit din saman for bajiatum utie because your system no aman for use aman for as an agenda sa anti no se ebia utu anamo bia edine se nipa eden ebeji atum na omo ka lazio agenda mo amoka se agenda mo na mpenifo yusu as agenda
because obia frame ka chen se lazio kra opinion bi na chipe se pamo md ninti na oye de oye no
utie sankofo ni nyina no omo na yusu omo agenda because omo ye yusu omo agenda ninti omo mu obi a obache omo a obi a power and I say obia or voice obia nani ya de obia like ade o no muni bia omo fi say agenda ba me pese me catch sankofo ni na say ya agenda wo enya agenda wo ye behu eden bebi awei ebekwa kosi ye ba behu say eno ena beboa akra so folk o say ye hwe oben kase me approach no MD no me tsana say I was saying Yansem. A dream home because minim has yari dada. Has yari no and one a can be no detail. But Metzna said Jane, man. May answer me to an amobino. Me drink quick chilipa because me fear him feel. If you are in fear, 70 minutes now, nay, the dimmy hinatem. Nase, me babets now, mamma. On him poke, CSA and your maiden at Shira has. On him and you say, on hina. Kukwasa hinu ohina the pedigree mu ye do when it come in terms of business wise ohina o vision na person o de has kokodum pempen so say na okuta has ma obi eje ni mu bo ne ho ba ma ye didi na tem anyhow ni na so free sankofo yi but ohina his royal highness waji omo didido waji omo di to the extent say ofi say omo ntimi nya ne bone.
And the only question maybe because me, Mako 14th floor, I'm a Bisa Togbe about these two big men. I'm a Togbe spending close to 18 minutes defending Mr. Akambi and Honorable Odote. Now the passion, words you use here, the mannerisms, actually say Ojomu di pa. And Jumadia Omudimano, Obi Intimindi. etimusu abontin na we na ye ono na wo twist can ohun ni sa enti so bende
this time ya papa Togbe ontimi defend you mu biem me document am kuta me go form na me kire say we why na we in charge we yankofa professional auditor no on be audit ade we say ade we doesn't value that papa usu utu ska sika say na utu aye sika no yankofa professional auditor no be audit say ade we ye papa na
Togbe ono financial firm no onim say we for auditor one audit sika ade on this cash
utie amanfo busa say na lazi wo han hwan dem because Togbe na ode na ade no onfa ho Togbe na ode na ade no omu say didi Togbe atem say ade na team ru an nti ohun de ekoso an hwe me pese sa kasa we hu muntwa eno nko a and enfanto na mun publish ma obi antie bi de anti a me mani abre ni na ne say has eden eye ebusuako kese has a one big family. Yeah, some has so what they say. Yeah, some has and some will be. Yani some has. So what they make say. Na ya papa na Nyankopon ya mre isu ya papa na His Royal Highness na nyamede has ahye ne nsa. Eno nkire say has ye ne dia wo. Ya papa no na ono papa tifie. Sa language we am simu ntwa na mo fanto na mo obi entie the reason why Lazio asori hwe ono papa tifie na o papa japade esei na ka che papa ye japade ni sei o papa ye japade ni sei o papa ye japade ni sei o na o papa mfi wa o de ahomtie ebesi form ache sekan ache brantan e de ko defend the property because o papa ni wa ye o de hwe sebita frache ye papa Togbe obewu akọ na e de timni da ho te ase sebita frache me Lazio mewu akọ na timni da ho te ase se wa de ase enipa bebre omo be ye house no omo wen omo wu kọ but enne ye tia no nsom enne ye tia ye bo matcha anko ye obitimi wu park last year obi twa wu your park mo wu ye this year ye kotokone house miame ni so a obi twa hweye Sani pa krono de mentimi hu say ote ase so onte ase because me nya feedback no but me amani so obi twahwe ye gidigidi because has say has atete na wo da wo kem Togbe ama wo ka ama wo econ ama wo demu ko de ntia me nya britim no so me nya bre wo supporters so ne say hwe ye NCC no kura no mpenifo hye chire o mache NCC no ahye ombotom because obi anim say has ahoden ene o supporters entiane ye be ya de ye be ya ede munya supporters front na ba demonstration a wetimi aba ba demonstration sisi ano Lazio are taking omo from behind omo ehun se me bakra me pie wie o ya hu hwe enye
enti MD ndem the crimes pa me say my read some of the issues that were raised in document esa kano about 32 points in the were raised first one also some boss of the sponsorship about 3 months in farm my mowa enye djuma o ye pub man to say insu pipes in Yejuma or pub man. Go panet at the cinema with a basic name. And also Nantia commercial center. Oh, and so reason name.
Minia has at a take to the stand say ye leaders in disorganized. And say pay as where I stand. Ye need supporters front. And me yet your friend is saying
so come elections almost to the yom to some elections
that you say bibia chicheba bibia ya fa bibia gradually me se bita fracha me dwin ko akire o se bita fracha ade na me koye no minim se emra kwemu na enye but me need option that is the only way me kire me papa say me ka kire ne se japade ne say yo wentie me
e don ko o de ubo ko
enu ti ko me catch me papa e wo fie say da e japade ni say o da me pesa me visit wo na me be catch o say japade ni say o me papa ombi epuno no nti me die bufuo na
we attempt oni MD ni be kasa
MD no since last year say me catch no regional commander nim say me share wo Kumasi na me catch o say mama number na me pesa me no di nkomo MD no enko wie kire endro echi e na obi fira me free South Africa say ofiri Obuase me Obuase na e wo me enti e quiet me kan nyina kire no ho say me blame unso make say my number na eden me make sure say me shepu because baby obey adwuma na ho tro uzu ni me etari nim de ntia MD ni failing na secret that make catch them say MD no eden oni me etari nim eti bibi akobusa kan bi eti ene de bia bibi abusa me de na say me amaje adwuma na ye akambi no so onye board member onye your management member e paper so enti woni akambi deal sesi a mo amosori amofrefra akambi no woni ni deal a problem ba akambi ba kye no ho esi nche na ha sa kye no ho esi nche se woni ma me ka kire wo she ensema e wo ho no akambi no dotei any a problem ye yare ye obi be ka say agenda I don't care agenda no enya no kura adra say e agenda kura na oh no kura oh de bi di eden ebedi your friends entro so nkunim say e agenda ada enya no kura na enu na yo say no kura no na mo mani dedi wo Ghana no kura no na mo mani dedi
entine ma wo kasa MD so be ya onye nyina no enu ntina wo de kɔ hɔ a wo kɔ no so no
de enti a me kɔ no hɔ de say has I disorganized sankade a me kɔ ye anka wo say NCC ene ye adwuma ka e be fa protocol na yakɔ akɔ no ase peaceful demonstration and I say be ko sending petition na e de amom ni a kire om say we nye adwuma but say see leader be any for 2 years in here NCC
na Herman Hesse onye mu supporters leader bi
we wie the time dada I was hand over my say ye vote ni ade impenifo hye na chi penifo hye na hye no omubotom e na mo pese has eden supporters be carbon ama eden has mu ayedu na has eti bebusa questions e so mbusa ni ntiro ene ya chi ade na hye botom secretary a wo no enti mini option obi a metimi akọ ne nchen a obi a metimi mi Tumi a mekọ busa no say Ediana Oma has ode has ekono fa na de has ekono responsibility ni onye into so far so ne sen oye MDO ono apart from board no ne management no ono na ye obibi e kobusa no enu ti obi nti de me ye na ase obi beka se ma ko attack no ba uhwema apart from your board your management MD ene kuta team ni nyina bibia probimai bibia wona we in charge e won say probimai e se obi ase o I don't want to go there ye beba later e ho no ni nyina say group people so probimai nsam wom but I have to go and ask the MD e die no why you found MD no
you have to go as the message na aggression be as a
when
you want to ko be bisa no questions when you pen mu question o so mani Ralph is kon ko ye adwuma eno say enye ne sa
utie me open kase me da say eno so o ama me kwan eno nyina no sisi from police station ho no ye ma me hu direct say Lazio bibia wo fighting matim obi a wo right and you ma de group people so wo right and you ma de group people so ye ne atifie kura nim say ye nyanko mu say ampa so what you say a police for no kura nim say has a say so what you say police ni na say woni nsebiri nim say has a say o de fa ko bibia IGP nim say has a say
new current IGP
oni mi say has a say I don't say I don't know kotokone has odi pakara o bi mu say IGP say ball no a o no papa we de wadaroma me pa chewo we de sa oti udi o baby abi body aka se bo papa IGP wadaroma
yohonu
yes wadaroma ball na wo be hwe kotokone has na ye fa na that is the question no kura ebedi eden introsu kudi bi de bia
entimu ko e no finally dey see police station
police station me come masem me dey masem gu ho ye twro ma no asem ne ye twro has anu asem ye hwe has anu asem ne emienu ebetena ase no ena papa no hwe ye mienu asa na o ka kire se sesi amehu se the passion behind this man sani ode kasa eni ma ode egu akwemi ni ma no kura o ka kire mi mo so scratch me mi su e wo mi mu
sana police ni ka
police ni na se mo ka no osu wo ni mu adan na mgusa ne se papa adan o se ye nyina ye nim house ne kotoko dada wo ena me ti ai me kotoko ne house emu baako ye nyina se ne kotoko ne house atete apro no ya wo ye su emu ba ye mba bonten beka asema akwala yi kai na osu uhwa the passion behind this boy hey who expected this oba didn't sabe gu nechi aba fa achaw say na MD fa achaw na MD na say that be enti mi amehu say yawo ani nyina no so no opeti ni ye and besides that one untimi ene o supporter a opese team ni yeye o supporter obetu eska ebehwe ball ema emfaso ba o supporter untua ne lolo fe enkokum ase ono ade de sika fa ka ekokum ase akodi ochi kohwe ball obrekum untimi ne nkoko papa ne kasema emu yedu o say we eyefie ntokwa wo MD o bo team ne ho ban supporters ebo team ne ho ban MD supporter nyomo mu femu no you have no idea into no case when your case a mo ba a police station but me can crash them say akwala no ana montuo na o de ba ho no ne approach no e na enya mra for him to prevent you
from entering
the office and also na enya mra enti ye be condemn sa art no
se ko chutu na
ana make sure say utie I say o ma you ready some be press charges are o can who say o money supporters na ekono because I'm not here
if the police na has supporter
dabi utie dabi
ko se mo ke jira say o come on
utie dabi utie o say eyemra say den ubetimi a chilazio eyemra because obu mbra mienu so ba ojina supporters anemu ade na okoye na nye
entima MD ni hu say onu nkwa na wo enya asem
yes o say Lazio is speaking for the supporters
police no me feeling the
o say Lazio is speaking for the supporters he's speaking for Ghana or entirely because obi ase Ghana say football asay enkoye na ekotokone has and me ametie and okay ode na ode ne ho ye mfato say me ametie kotokone has eno na mewom me nkofo amene omu ye adwuma ha omu nya kotokone has enti se akola yi se koto has se ya ampa so se has asai
ka che MD no
oka wonanim se akola ntokwa a oku no eya mansan ntokwa na oku no enti manhu ne se ono nko ananam ha enti no sa case we uka se ode ne kokwoto a ode ne be ko de supporters ni ana akọ utim na egu no utim na egu me o se me embra no chi akola no enie 2 ni approach no sanka o say oye demonstration or 7 petition na obada me man permit na dia akora we aye no oba say man permit e be ma no oda bi say emra mentiem o
the business be o kan say dia oye no oba me say man permit
da bi o say ofa da bi on say me kasa no na wo ntia say ya dia akora we ye no say oba ye say man permit na me ye hwe nioma wa twere gu paper so say man permit ye the police for be man na ko guide
true
enti ye mra enti no akola no ya ka kire ne say mra achi ni nie
tumienu
MD odi ne be kokota ye ready ye wa ha ye twen odi ne be kokota e beti ya procedure na ni o kire ya but per as baby amti odi akola ne kokota oni supporters na dia odi supporters na akọ court no enti no me advice say if you asema mu nyina mu peti mi ye
enti mu nka no fie
enti mu nkoka ofie mu yi asem no na mu nkoka ofie period enti me no Andrew na me start here say dey me ko na ma ko clarify no aka say ekwan a me fa so ekọ the approach MD no MD mfa ncheme ha se busuako nyina mfa ncheme no mu say pempenso ase duru ene ya wo mi mu ene passional me de nam ene ma me yenti na ma eden mini penyi bi amekọ no ho nti na mkobusa MD straight na manye ni ye enti ni na no in a professional way me fa professional way so the upper MD achaw na mapa eden ha se busuako ni na eden achaw se ekwan a me fa so call office wono enye mra kwan so etia mra enti no me expect say obi be sa ade ni biem so that I say me condemn sa art na ne ekwan me fa so blockade of no entry enya de papa but mi gina
nsem de ugina so
mi gina so omo be yi ano ya ntwa me ya wie legal no ya nsam fa ko wura another season mu that be Dabi.
Eto kwa okui. O mo se wo na wayi wanim. Wo na ade ne ha wo ma o kasa.
Yeah.
Wo kasa studio e passion na wo de kasa nse o pass ye pa. But supporters na on ba stadium on be ush ye wo no. Omo support the wo ye no.
Uche supporters na nkasa no. Ha supporters sebita fracture. Ha supporters sebita fracture. Ye mu ache. Because ebi mu wo agenda side. Ena ebi mu nso e wo no kore side. Sawade ase. Ebi mu pen no kore na hu. Na obi a pen no kore hu bia nim se no kore na Lazio eden e kan. Ba se me kase me twen supporters ni nyina anya nam dodo na de ade ye o.
Ti wayi hu asi wo.
Hey, no kore na me preach no. Opa, join the line. If you don't like, go your way. No kore na me kan no.
Enti die ne na o hwese ebesesa wo hasofo kum.
Die me pese e de ensesa e wa krasofo ni se. Me hu se MD no oni akukuduro. MD ni akukuduro a o de has sustain no because o te ho MD no ewo office ena akambi no dotei ena eye adwuma no. Akambi na ono oni paper so oni book so no. Ono na eye has adwuma. Ono so no team no like amanfo mpeno ewo team ni mu ena ya kan na to gbe yi na si nchen. So Argentina still I can be the face of the team. Oh, can Obia or just free I can be over say, hey, agenda. And a Lazio per se, I can be umpe, I can be a some champion. Mumbusa can be say me Lazio, me pena semana. Mumbusa can be say Argentina ma sorry, yes, I deal with Mumbusano. Mukobusa can be. Mude can be a Mumbusan and say Argentina Lazio, I sorry it's out because Lazio can say odopa. Mun can't no. Me say Mukobusa can be. Mumbusa odote say Argentina Lazio. Eden impenifo de nim omunim de me ye no. Omumienu na me bo omudi no. Omunim se me nim omo. On say has for koye me ho report o say ma ba ho 2 times. But abetodwa say Friday ni pe na me ko ho. Ene de mama mo nsem papa mo stories bebre o. Ene esa bu na mutia beka. Se ba ho say me ba me struggle na me ba. So mama story utie. Mumbusa Camino do te say Argentina Lazio asoro omo so Lazio say ye mbusa mo. Bibi ho. Omuko police station wono. Apart from charges no bro, office for no. Omu team up. Friday na me kona na obi free from office o. Tio. Mumbusa Kevin Taylor say Argentina oti abrochi na about for information. Madame ho omo the police din kan ba ho ti police ni ba no me gina ho simple a interview so koso na police for na say na mo frɛ gidigidi say ha supporters are storming ha ye gidigidi ni ade na ntesa na omo say Lazio we na we akɔ na me kɔ na later na mo be release press conference say a press letter e dey abab on say makɔ report me ampa na afrɛ me hu ya ni me bufu yi pa na me call police station na police for the bomb charge say wo ye say wa ba ho mienu Tio, what Bahomienu? Now, the brain behind my Bahomienu ne say, Office will obi on my friend Efua, operations manager, and come in Canasem, minimum be a story or a class of folk. Minimum be a story was a friend saying, Office or Omunim, Omoya, where say minim. Moko Adam Kobuta, Munko interviews, some say, Lazio guy no, or say, Mufami video chrom, or say, only mu story, Jonas. Jonas administrator oni me obi o bia nim fafa sa boy na o so mi mu a o yese o ma me nko o ma me yese ni o mu nyina nim na me so nkuto o story uti efua fafa na nat akwa na o publish has ni o ma no se bita frache se mi boni di no respect am be ma on fan chemi o se o kasa no na ni o ma sesa enipa mi ensa we na hye MD echi piano Madame Hona no mo frɛ MD catch say akwa we waba 2 times o enti say yanfa police anko hwehwura na yanfa police anko hwehwura na obesa ba ha bi ma be yesa de no ye no because we ne fa mo say rapture no na me first time na me call ho no say has 4% me di to dwam obi ati ameka am obi ati Oma bobe charge say maba ho mienu
the first one
me first one no omu sisi player bi player no de me fa ne di ntuja almost sisi player bi sign contract 5 years and a contract no 5 years no player ne na me so and o sign has okay your friend saying coach Slako Matic. Say ya otise has any your friend is saying Lazio Sport bomacha mia me scout okay baby me ni player bia ni contract ekwan me fa so pese me boa system no me pese me contribute to Ghana football enti no ade am ye ne say so player bia ko out of contract na oba fia na me use me platform as a scout enti no big guys na omo ubobo abrochire kro omo ba me de omo bobo matches na me shape omo enti say bia me ne Olympics bo me ne ha se bo me ni we bo who player na say who feel say ni way to stand de utu ane kana na wafa no me ni player bia
enti player no musi na alcohol
player no omo sisi no and me na player enam no so aide obe sign contract because Brony no you start the game na under 8 minutes and a Brony no catch him say that's you who is this boy and I'm catch him so we say no see the age yes and I'm 17 years no so wow and obusa akra ni instant abrofo de omo hwe player anche abrofo hwe player anche
to bisa na boy so bobo
and obusa say will you work with me that is all but omo feel say has unya ne simple sa eso for akambi so eso for do te so say player bia oba has on nam do te ni akambi so obo aye be pamon me ka secret na kire obi a enti e ba ne sa no 5 years contract no ada omo pam Slako Matic no amu pam na atala amu ko pam no free wo na Kobe Jones mu pam no na ena me hu ane say akwa na frame say training na omo ye no ye ne frame let us say coach ni wo ho nti na wo bo no coach ni wo nti na wo chef first 11 no Brony so onji ni pescal me sika da me ni bi na ko ba Brony sika abrofo ye justice coach Watara ye amu hu yi coach Watara on fa me player bia o ha so me ne ball match on fa me player bia o has only Lazio Sport abo me ye fair me am ye straight me direct me pe bad name enti me ni akola bia ni personal contract players we dey interview players omo akra omo ba me platform so me ni obi any contract I'm just helping okay enti omo yes ano na omo started omo drop akola no omo na me so me ye din because penimfu asema so say omo fa Pokemon buy Brony no Brony so buy no pa akola na asem ana Brony ne ka kire me say e frame me no Brony investigation also manager no why and obo me di no say this man has been coming here, he's close to the team and a Brony ne frame me and I say Lazio they said you are the person that you are managing this guy. I say yes. Say so what is the problem between you and Akambi? Tio, what is the problem between you and Akambi? Say office for any Akambi no dete mo pese obi ate me come obi ate ma kwa me whole report say my about first time me come obi ate no say what is the problem between you and Akambi? And I'm saying I don't know. No, say go to Akambi. Akambi said we shouldn't register this boy. Now Akambi no or you obi or you tight me ne nice pa me ko park na se me ko hu Akambi ka Akambi de me bebe fi me ne din komo me a half Yoruba Akambi a Yoruba ni me a half Yoruba onim Akambi ndam fofo a oni omundam me ni omunam
Akambi a half Yoruba
me a half Yoruba me ka no kura na mo bia hu say I don't hate Akambi but what Akambi is doing in has say Udi Morino Akambi ni ho odote ni ho na Udi Akambi wo ho na odote wo ha Udi Morino kura ba has begu
na ko man so tie fo tie we has for no so en kan sim ni bi 0551563116 0555657278 Mr. Odin bi ya ofre okay yanko
mededi simo me kasa fi reason ko katam has asam de meka no 1 second maybe sa togbe nana after the say time I flow to says na auto kese no enne baby has wo yi se enne na ya flow to says aka obetimi atoni sa na ada 20 no ya film but me pesa maybe sa say Brasta ni dachi ewa ada 20 team mu episen because o share basa akwala na obobo ye pa de bia ye ba radio so abe so ya mi oni bobo Yeah, found 16, 17, na se see or that's what 17 so about. Yes, right. Yeah, for players no. Say yeah, mom 90 minutes ka. Say 15 minutes yeah, mom no mu nya mature blaster no mu ansana. Mu go ball mu bra mu abeye panyi ansana. Ya from na ya kacha mu say mu yiri mu huma mu ma mu yiri mu huma ma. Yeah, for Ghana no show mu tete ansana.
Yo, me da sim so ni bi afrefri.
Kweku listen emotional intelligence.
Kweku yango.
Yeah, we don't care how to asem.
How to say oni ko say okebi.
Atamba kombo kan ya me den say has ni kotoko no mugu Ghana football and no kre. No kre. Yes, because we have salaries. So what? Even if they are not there and the quality is being taken from the local scene to participate in such competitions, I don't think they be here for my better because and now say we say nay apa no worry.
Baby.
Nay apa. Because Egypt for almost is about no almost and so no still o my year for most North Africans in the tactically be no my year for. And I ask for no phobia for life. Yes, the only way I catch a friend say Papa and was children say the only way supporters when you are not there akasa bebe no when their contributions say do jomo has to make contribute they be a 2 million Ghana cedis move top players my why never to anamebwa who bet you any play up because usika but when you be sika to brand who say the brother say or no or je or no ni bi na team talk be no ni. Good afternoon.
Mr. Odin Biafefi.
Yes, I'm Maxwell Agege too.
Max, me too catch.
Me fa me share.
And as na anko yinti na hasizun diabe na ma wa.
Me ye one person me pago ni papa me fama kuma ni echi.
Nukre.
Because niema me di ball echi. Me hu o game ni mu ni tiro. Me fama kuma ni game echi. No. Me fa wan se pepe ba ma kuma pa de la like. Unu se me team win match a. Me to me ni ba me team lose match me to me didi. Yes, me fa ball no. Masa eni me wo me doso papa apa nti obi oba mi bia me uniform na ka zaza maza me fo akoma ni ball na chi bebre because eni ma bebre wo me factors ne ye referee betuma koje bribe you as a supporter you don't know goalkeeper betuma koje bribe you as a supporter you don't know club na kasa betuma to match no e dia ma opponent you as a supporter you don't know eni ma bebre wo ntudi wakoma ko die chi bebre boss ubeti wan ya de dia eni ma be fa se racha we se den de maza mami chiamu na we studio and some na Lazio bobo solo it's true Lazio scout or scout two players ma or say we be statistics ya pato busa nso di Michael Fair na Michael Fair makola man probi yes oka ne nko for na center so nyom ko bobo matches no minim so o ma Michael Fair kra eko samates kra ko bo trial ho Michael Fair makola ni no man probi ha I mean yes sure say bia Michael kra bo mimi din kra dia che Lazio da yeah there. But what you have to must approach the court secretaries in the Wanyadi. Say over court secretaries for I don't know when I threat you. How many panel warning say? How many 3 days on resign? How many money near to no fee uncle? Oh, you before I call I can say one yakubia. Send him no any day threat. Wanyadi. Me as I know Cabebia, your problem no. Defending your baby problem you want, but on to me cat. The problem in the QGMO. I'm a chef for that. One corner me toya me to me do God and to me question. Your problem I can't be effort now. I can't be your board member. I can't be your management member. But I can't be committee. What am I can be common committee no? Me never be people sort of here. One man can be point. Elijah can one man common committee. How so fuck? Your meeting say be Elijah can be called. But on your management on your board member. Every board. If you're not talk about and change. Everybody ahu me sa brain bebre akan bi ni ewe no me mejayo if you so head na kasa any problem but head no let you to me can no defend head ni mo let you defend head ni mo but on to me can me da say
me da say so di you afefi
pacha every me said I would AK phobia papa me princess and the students
isayenko
happy woman that made my family by nipa ba ko na say me internet ka ntanka e be ya nka internet ka pala green
yo yati
Lazo ya support na pa no ya mu bi ya support no yɛtaneti na ɔbɛkɔ bi ataneti ɔnyɛ ne saa ne abrɛ ha sɛ abrɛ yɛkɔ no deɛ nyame ambɛ mu a nti yɛsɛpɔte no da mo ase
mefa me final call me sɛ wodin wi afrɛfiri
hello
wode mi yɛnkɔ woyɛ me final call yɛnkɔ
yo me nama wa ama wo de
yɛma do yɛho yɛ
me asme didi ko brani pam kaze fanya so jium didi kan me ni ana je no fum so atum se ko yen wanye ni but wo the passing ti o yen o de ko tie musa player no start to na woni ni be fa na e pam bu na ka bi pam bu player no ko yen no player no woni no ko to jirta
okay so Lazio we dey e be si na yenya fa nam fu die se yesa bibi ani be se di nkomo akochi na me pe passion no na ya wonya botre se o ye bibi no de mra na o dia ye why na e bon pa se de wa kuma da so no be mama me da se etifo e da se happy kasebo me da se etifo e da se happy kasebo ana eba yakram
ni ti hu ni se mu yi di yen e ma ye hu